Wow, 2 streams.
Big day. Went from taking a day off to then 2 streams in one.
Yeah. But no, what I was going to say is that what I do enjoy about this game is the fact that we don't really have to catch anybody up on the story.
Yeah. There wasn't we did not really accomplish much
No.
in like the grand scheme of like a big story. We went to one castle, met a guy
Yeah.
who said, "Can you go talk to my sister?" So we went to where she was supposed to be, and someone said, "Oh, she's not here anymore. She got kidnapped." So we went back and told the first guy that happened. He was like, "Ah, shit. Well, can you go get her?" And so now we're doing that.
Yep.
That took like 5 hours.
Honestly, we covered so little ground. Like,
I mean, literally.
yeah.
Literally so little ground.
Like, I mean, what was there to even cover, really?
Just some soft back and forth.
And I guess the people from the healing place just kind of like rambled on about backstory things. I don't even know.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Yeah, that was
I
it.
forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, this would probably be a good time to tell you I did not review our footage.
Right.
I did not go back and like catch up on all the fine details of things. I barely remember what we named our crew.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because we gave them a bunch of funny names.
Well, I mean, you know, funny is relative.
Funny for us.
True. Wait.
Oh.
What?
Hello, everyone.
Oh yeah, no, that's I
didn't
just
realize that the camera.
I didn't even like.
You and I have very different streaming styles.
Yes, we do.
Because I'm a theater guy, so I can't not do like the very like presentational and do like the intros and everything, and then like, and now please welcome to the stream. Here comes Valeno, and then when you start streaming, it's just like, oh, I'm gonna hit the go live button. Your mic's gonna be on the whole time. Everyone's gonna hear everything that you do, and we're gonna be halfway through the game because I was playing it already.
Yep. I mean,
like, all right, cool, chill.
Hey, that's why we're different people. That's for sure.
That's basically the one thing that separates us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're so close. Otherwise, I think.
Otherwise, we're basically the same person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, there's just like there's a lot. It's Oh yeah, that's right. What controller was I using? I
You're using a very real Super Nintendo controller.
Oh yeah. True.
And just like any real Super Nintendo controller, you spent the first few minutes assigning keys, like you do on an actual Super Nintendo.
Yeah. They're pretty advanced, you know. It only came out last year. Okay. I realized it could only have been one of these controllers because I only had one of them. Or, wait. Let me see. Just to be sure. Oh no, that's hotkeys. Never mind. Yeah, should be enable. Or maybe it's mad at me. Oh wait, I actually know why it's doing that. Because of Steam Big Picture mode. That stupid
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that'll eat your inputs.
Yeah.
I think I've used Steam Big Picture mode exactly one time.
I only use it now because I have so many monitors that it's easier to just configure that to make the main one a different one. Because otherwise it's going to open in a different spot, I think. It's weird. Just in case, though, I'm going to restart the game.
Make it happen.
Easy enough. Is it working now? Yes, it is. Okay. There we go. Now, do you have the guide open?
I'm getting that ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the stream, everybody.
What up?
I don't care about this stuff. You already know what's happening.
You came
I can't even commit.
so quickly.
I can't even commit to it. I don't know. It's just like if it's gonna if you know what you're here for. You you can read the title. You can see that we're playing Drakkhen. Everybody knows Drakkhen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What is there
Yeah,
to even
come on.
introduce?
If you're media literate, you'll get this.
Mm-hmm.
You'll understand it right away.
Okay,
No need to explain anything.
I'm going to assume that we probably healed before the last time.
I think we did.
Yeah. Like, there's no
Oh.
way.
By the
Oh.
way,
Hmm?
I don't have game audio.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's because I'm not sharing it to you.
Oh, yeah, that tracks.
And I won't.
Okay. Thanks.
It's just going to take a while. Hold on. Yes, I am the #1 Drakkhen streamer in the world. Thank you, Hanzo. I
One and
mean,
only.
you're going to be the second one.
I guess in a way, yeah, I am.
I actually still.
We are pioneers
Mhm.
in the Drakkhen streaming sphere.
Honestly, the lucrative, ever elusive Drakkhen franchise. I will say though, I mean, I know, obviously, you know this. You looked at the second game in like a glance.
Yeah,
It's way better.
of course.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, by literal leaps and bounds.
obviously,
That you can actually jump in the game.
well, yeah, and you actually go to places. I think there's actually things I kind of prefer about the overworld in this compared to the other one, though, because I like the weird faux 3D thing. It's interesting. I'm pretty sure. Okay, we were going to.
Did you share audio?
No.
Oh.
We're going to that cast. Okay, it's up now. Should I have it at 60 frames per second for you?
Oh, I don't care about that. No,
Okay.
I just want to be able to hear the thing.
Yeah, fair.
Oh,
Oh,
there
Oops.
we are.
turn the screen into you
And I'm
for a
gone.
second.
Now we have picture in picture.
Okay,
Great.
there we go. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's so good. You'd think it actually doesn't have anything to do with the first one. Well, you'd be correct. It is related in that it has dragons in it, and I don't even think they call them Drakkhen anymore. So it's literally barely tangentially related. I'm not even sure it's made by the same people.
I think it's still Kemco.
Is it?
I think it was.
Well, that's for me to know and for you to find out.
Okay. Weird threat, but
I mean, Kimco's already dead. Like, there's nothing to really threaten
they're
here.
not. They're not though. They're still making weird.
What do you mean?
They're making weird like mobile RPGs or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Nothing of note.
No, I wouldn't say anything particularly impressive or meaningful.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to run away from these guys just because they keep breaking the shield so much.
Oh, these sounds. Already these sounds.
Yeah.
I'm getting nostalgic for 2 weeks ago.
Honestly, that could have been 2 years ago and I wouldn't have noticed.
It really could have been 2 years
Because
ago.
it's... Oh, that's right. I was trying to open up a menu and equip something and I got attacked. I forgot about that. I didn't remember it was like that. Hold on. Does anybody else have a buckler at all? You do. Okay, give it to Mandolf or somebody.
Also, the game audio just died for me for some reason.
Oh no, it's just not playing anything. It's not that there is no
In
game
the menus, I thought it does. Wasn't there?
in the menus. No.
What the hell is happening? Oh, okay. We're in the middle of combat. Sorry.
Yeah, we're in combat. No, something attacked me, so I just paused it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, no, I was
Which is basically the only question I ever ask in this game.
Yeah.
Really.
pretty much. Like, what else is there? Ooh, why is it so fast right here? Oh, there's just less objects in the background. So I guess the game speed just depends on how many tiny sprites it has to load.
Oh, that's not surprising at all.
Mhm.
That's how that works.
Okay. You've just entered the castle of Air Princess. I don't even know if I'm authorized to say that word. But,
Akatakaha.
mm-hmm.
You just got to break it down. It's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
phonics.
of course. All right. Which one of these do I press?
Oh shit! All right, I guess just look at the code. Sorry, I'm getting stuff like set up on my end too and everything. We're coming in fast and hot on this.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here's a fun fact about me. I woke up like an hour and a half ago.
Oh.
So
I've been up since 8 a.m.
That's 5
So-
a.m. my time. So we
switched
yes,
this
we're
time.
coming at this from very different states of mind in
Yeah.
terms of just how long we've
I've been doing like, I've been cleaning. I exercised. I never do that, by the way.
Yeah. I got up without an alarm, slowly rolled out of bed after about half an hour of scrolling, and then ordered breakfast that got here at the exact moment that we pressed the go live. So,
Well,
again, like established, basically the same person.
well, I mean, I think I basically took all the organizational setup stuff to do like regular things today, and then you take all that to do for streams instead. So
Yes.
yeah, I think we just switched.
Although I will say, you guys don't have to worry about seeing me eat on camera. I do have that covered. So just in case, just have this to look at.
That is amazing. Thank you.
So now you don't have to worry about seeing. Well,
We can hear it.
I'm probably doing a bad job by now talking with food in my mouth, which I think is the whole point. But
Well, hey, I mean, you got
Point
the
of the matter-
presentation down. Could you tell me what arrow to push though?
yeah, I was just saying. Here's the point of the matter. What the fuck are we doing?
Oh, okay. we're in the Air
Where are
Princess
we?
Noctis Castle, obviously.
Is this in the north?
Yeah.
We're in the northeast, right?
Yes. Or west.
Okay. We're in the west.
Northwest.
Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Here's the thing that you need to know.
Oh.
All of these character names are fucking insane.
Yeah, I know. I see you.
They're named like Elden Ring characters, where they all share like the same 6 letters, and they just double them.
Wait, don't you mean that Elden Ring is named after Drakkhen characters?
I guess that's true. I guess, yeah.
Obviously.
Guys, if you find just the right item, there's an item description that actually ties the entirety of Margit's story to actually a Drakkhen character. I don't know where I genuinely I don't know where in this walkthrough we are.
Here's
Can you show me the map?
Here's the big
Just show me the
question.
map.
Yeah. Like, am I even supposed to be here?
I don't know.
Okay. So the thing that we did last time, we went to a little. Actually, no. I think we went over there because we thought it was going to be a castle. It wasn't a castle. It was a guy saying, "Go to the other castle."
Right. So that was what we did all the way at the east.
Yes. So now it's over here.
Okay, so we did the castle with the drawbridge because because we did unlock. We cast unlock like 18 times.
Yeah.
We set the prisoner free. Once you're ready, head to the castle in the far northeast. When you enter, Drakkhen will greet you. Did we do that?
We did that, yeah.
And ask you to go to Drakkhen's castle, which is in the west. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, okay. We're caught up.
Be careful with the monsters here, especially the big black giants. They can kill you very easily. Blah, 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 blah. Once you arrive at Drakkhen's castle, hit the switch next to the door on the right side to remove the barriers.
Okay, right side. Thank goodness.
Okay. All right, we did it.
It's not like I could have just
I'm going back to my
tried every arrow and beat every thing that came out. But
yeah, we could have been grinding.
That's true.
Oh yeah, we did like the whole like half an hour of like zombie farming.
Yeah, that's true. While I was making chicken nuggets that I then ate over the span of 3 hours as we talked.
Most of them were uneaten by the time stream was over.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Scout with the P.
Yeah. Scout, Randolph. What the fuck was it?
Mandolph.
Like Mandolph. Oh, Titania.
Titania and
I don't remember what we called a priest. Oh, Jobez.
Oh yeah, Jobez.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Oh, these are all small fries.
Well, especially now that we're all power leveled and shit.
Yeah. I mean, we still have no shields. Okay. Well, Scout.
We gotta get those guys casting fireballs, don't we?
Oh yeah, sure. That would make it
them?
easier. Oh yeah, and then Mandolph has antimatter.
Right.
Can still never really quite tell if it's hitting. Okay. Power helmet, nice. Oh yeah, that's right. We established also that those drop anything in the game. Just all the items.
Yes. Yeah, specifically the gold lizards can drop literally anything.
Okay. If anything's unlocked in here, I can only assume we just cast unlock. Right.
At this point in the game, I think so.
Yeah. I do like that it's
yeah, we want the door to the right.
technically it's kind of like a point or not a point and play, like an adventure game with like the sight and the speaking to the things with icons and all that. I've just like barely ever used it that way.
It's an RPG by way of Sam and Max.
Yeah. Which I've never played. But I'm saying yeah because you just said that. So I'm going to assume that you're right.
Well, also, I think I'm being inaccurate because I'm not sure that Sam and Max does like this level of the kind of...
Like King's Quest then.
Yes, King's Quest does this.
Yeah. Me forgetting how to cast magic.
I have no mouth.
Just... Oh, okay. There we go.
I just gotta find the one who actually. I think Scout does. Yeah.
Yeah, Scout is unlocked. There we go. The doors are opening.
The doors are opening.
Oh yeah, and we can cast light too. Although the fireballs do light things up, that's interesting.
Temporarily.
Yeah, that's pretty advanced.
Spell. I got sick news for you. Those
Ooh.
are 2 hypercurises.
Ooh.
And power shields.
Ooh. I like that. Wait, let me pick it up with
Yeah, I was gonna say, remember we got a
inventory
proactive inventory management.
Mm-hmm. You can't have any more. And then that's the button to split up the party for whatever reason.
Yep.
Okay, let me let's do the most fun part. Managing the items.
Yeah.
We'll just throw a bunch of helmets around.
This is what I want when I've been conscious for less than 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at a bunch of menus and text.
Are they?
It's so relaxing. It's what I come to video games for.
Are they hyper greaves too? I see that
this guy
there's.
does not mention greaves.
Hmm.
Oh, do you mean are there? Like in general, do they exist?
Yeah. I mean,
power greaves exist.
power greaves. Well, there's some kind of greaves right there, and I'm missing the buttons.
There are in fact hyper greaves
Okay.
later in the game. And dragon greaves.
Ooh. I feel like these helmets weren't able to be used by the light armor people.
I think only Titanium Scout can wear the helmets.
Yeah. So if there's some kind of other. Okay, let me just put on the Hyper Curious. Whoa. Those are nice. Wait, let me get off of invisibility.
You can't.
So
you gotta let it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It just expires on its own.
It just expires.
Lame. And my inventory is full. Oh yeah, that's right. We were hoping for some kind of other sale, but nobody was around.
Oh yeah, because like the merchants appear randomly on the roads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hyper curious.
I'm gonna be honest, I am shocked at the amount of things that we have remembered. Just
it was several years ago that we played, but you know.
Back when we were so young and naive and believed in the world.
Yeah. Okay, I can't give anything to anybody. I'll just drop it. Whatever. Wait, what's a better thing to drop? I'll drop the light curious then.
Yeah, I think we're out of the point of needing light anything. I think from now we're only gonna be able to pick up like power and hyper stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you pick up the light greaves?
Just got a light grave. Okay, cool. Right. I don't think I had any graves though, so better than nothing.
Great.
Oh yeah, that's right. Somebody knocked her pants off like several weeks ago. And then that's okay. If that's just a light grave over there, I don't think they can have greaves anyway, so it doesn't matter. You have a medium coat. You have a medium coat. Let me just drop the light coat.
Guys, I have good
Wait.
news. I finished my breakfast.
Thank goodness. What was it?
Huh?
What was it?
Croissant witch.
Oh, cool.
Jack in the Box sausage sandwich.
Jack in the Box. Oh no, I'm thinking of
all day breakfast.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of Jack's. I don't like Jack's.
I don't know what. I don't know that I know what Jax is.
It might be East Coast.
Sounds East Coast.
Yeah. Just
East
a
Coast
name.
loves all those first name only, first name possessive restaurant names.
I sure do. Wait, what?
Although we have Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, so
What?
going on? Are you not familiar?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Ruth's possessive Chris Steakhouse.
Weird.
I don't know what a Chris steak is, but fucking it's maybe the most obnoxiously named just business in general that I've ever heard.
I believe it. Okay, so Mandolph had a shield. I see. But I guess they can't have bucklers.
No.
Or they can only have bucklers. So let me just give that over.
At one point I thought we had like power shield on everybody, didn't we?
No, I think we had, it must have been some kind of buckler instead. I don't know. Because I was just trying to, or maybe there's stat requirements for the shields or something. Because I was just trying to use a shield on Mandolph and he couldn't. So I'm giving him a buckler now.
Let's see, is this the walkthrough that had like inventory information about that kind of stuff? There we go. Weapons.
I'm doing all this and then like these are just going to break instantly. Which is the fun part, of course.
I see.
What is it?
Okay. So only fighters and scouts can use power and hyper shields.
Oh, okay. So it's specifically those kinds.
All other shields can be used by everybody.
Okay.
Oh, priests can also use hyper shields, apparently.
So it's just Mandolph.
Just Mandolph.
Poor guy.
The odd man out. Can shoot antimatter, but it's too hard to hold a piece of metal.
Yep. Well, I kind of get it. I mean, you gotta put your whole back into it.
I guess. I don't know. I've always not really enjoyed like the kind of like class-based equipment limitation in like RPGs. It's just kind of like, just let everybody just use everything. Who cares?
Yeah, it's a lot
Well,
easier that way.
You're not proficient in this thing. It's like, okay, if you want to make the argument about like, I'll grant that on things like weapons.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like shields and armor and stuff like that, it's like, oh, who cares? Just
Yeah, it does make it a lot easier when it's like that. I guess I understand.
How cool would it be to see like a knight like in full Dark Souls plate mail, like throwing fireballs? Oh wait, you can do that.
Oh no, you can't do that because everyone gets mad at you. Is this a boss battle?
I have no idea.
Oh, he's firing stuff now.
Oh
Oh,
shit! Everybody's throwing stuff. All right, except for Scott and Jobus are just kind of chilling. That's cool. That's fun.
very nice.
Are they?
Oh wait, did they get?
What the hell's going on?
They get frozen or something?
I have no idea.
They're literally not moving at all. Okay, now they're moving.
Weird.
Maybe he fired some kind of thing. Okay. What are they doing? Oh. Okay.
it's getting broken.
Right. They're attacking. And
All
it
right,
actually
great.
worked.
Well, we
Interesting.
got another power shield that we can give back to Titania because hers broke.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Cool. Wait. Wrong icon again. Who got it? Did Scout get it? Oh, Scout got it. Power shield. None of them are particularly... Okay, I feel like Titania is stronger than everybody else, but... Oh, Mandolph is... Wait, okay, Titania is stronger than everybody else. By 2 levels. Oh yeah, that's right, because of the
She was doing most of the
grindy.
work. Yeah.
Is there actually anything in these places to take? Because I just went in here. I've just been going around.
Mm-hmm. All right, you did the 2 hypercuriouses and power shields. We did that. Okay, that's this room, right? Where those are in. Okay, so we actually need to come back in this direction later, apparently.
Oh,
So go back to the left and then go up.
okay. I can never really tell which character I am.
Okay, this is very important.
Hmm.
Avoid the room to the left.
Why?
If you go in there, the door will lock behind you, and the only way to exit is to use the escape icon to leave the place.
Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, so you have to go through the entire. You have to go through all this again.
Yeah.
Except technically we've been through one room, but whatever.
Hmm.
So just go up.
Okay. I forgot.
I think
Double
I think
doors
we
are.
established that
yeah.
double doors. Yeah. I don't think there's anything in here.
One of these times it's gonna do something. Oh no, the doors are locked. What do we do?
We did have that previous castle where there was like just some weird like mass in a fireplace
True.
that you couldn't kill.
That was a thing for whatever reason.
Yeah. Really fun gameplay mechanic.
Mhm. You cannot kill this enemy. Why?
You can't kill this thing. It's here just to drain your health and your
Huh.
MP. A secret told is one no more. The mystery left is only one's own. Oh, I thought it was going to be a poem.
Oh.
Okay. Apparently we can ignore this guy.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
We're
Thank
gonna
goodness.
Go up one more time after this. Hack Drakkhen.
Mm-hmm. Empty file.
Sick. That's another like what, $100?
I heard a locking noise.
I think it's okay.
Okay.
All right, we want to hit both of these switches,
Ah.
and then we're
So
gonna
do
go
I
back
just-
down to the room that had the two shields and cuirasses in it.
Hmm.
Yeah. It needs to be simultaneous. It needs.
Oh.
Turn your key, sir. It doesn't need to be simultaneous.
I mean, I was
It-
just,
it- it-
for
it-
for
it-
flavor text reasons. For
It literally can't be simultaneous.
I mean,
in a game
yeah.
like this.
It's for visuals, you know. Oh, whoops.
Just having our priest just wander off on his own. He's
Yeah.
He's pulling
It's
your
so
Raphael. He's
like,
go brood on his own for a little bit.
I'm 100% sure you never use this mechanic, so it's really interesting that it's there.
No, it kind of forces your hand to use it in that one where when you look at that fountain, it teleports you away.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in terms of needing to send anyone into a room on their own, I haven't seen a point.
I'm actually really curious though. In that room where it locks you in, can you just send one person into there and it locks that one person in the whole time? Just banish them.
I think when you use the escape, I think it forces the entire party out. Although that would be kind of incredible if there was a way to just lose a character permanently.
we're just gonna jail this character.
Like, no,
the
he just lives there now.
transgressions. Unlock. There's no more doors out of this place, so I can only assume we take the locked door. Establishing that locks really just don't mean anything. I really do enjoy the battle music.
It's easily the best track in the game.
Yeah.
It's hard not to tap your foot along to it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is the sign of any good battle theme. Is like it never gets old.
Yeah. Whoa. Wait. What? Which direction?
We need to go back into the room that had the armors and the shields.
Ah.
So back to like the entrance, basically.
Okay.
Which I think is going to be down.
Oh no, it is the monsters growling. We're we're memeing. There is literally no music.
You gave up on that so fast. You got.
I told you.
This whole thing about how like it's diegetic and like, well, no, it's like the monsters. What's cool is that the monsters growl in time with the music. They like set the tempo.
Honestly, it's so funny though because I do remember the rest of the music in the game, and honestly, it's not like, you know, I'm sitting there jamming to the soundtrack, but it's good for the situations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wandered into the room.
Sick.
Cool. I mean, I'm just going around like.
Yeah, I have not been able to keep up with where you are or what you're doing. So,
I mean, to a degree,
I have no clue.
I feel like it kind of doesn't matter that much. Okay, well, that's another larger dragon. Okay, it is a paralyzed spell, I think. Oh, it's hitting the... Oh, the Hypercurus too? Okay.
Oh, man.
Maybe I shouldn't be running around. If I'm gonna... Oh, she's dead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Maybe we should just run. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Scout's doing nothing, so I'm just going to...
We should have locked Jobs in the room.
Sure. I keep forgetting that death
paralyzed.
is so annoying. Oh, okay. Paralyzed.
Yeah. Man, this room sucks.
Yes, it does. Okay, they're going crazy.
Laser beam, laser beam, laser beam.
I love that that's the sound of
a bow and
a
arrow.
bow and arrow to this game.
Yeah, that's the sound that I associate with arrows.
Okay,
We gotta get out of here.
I see. I'm just letting them just go away because he's not attacking them unless he does the paralyzed spell.
Right, which appears to not affect Mandolph at all.
Yeah. And then
do we have like mana vials or anything you can pop on so we don't have to
oh yeah, that's true.
Regenerate one whole MP every time.
I mean, yeah, that's an idea. I think. Somebody had him, I think. Mandolph, maybe. Yeah, he does.
There you go. Nice.
Okay, I can give him a Jobus too. Oh, come on. What do you even have? Oh. Empty
bunch
files.
of empty files and a torch, or a bunch of things that we need, and a key,
which we don't need. We've not needed in quite some time. I guess it just gives all of them.
Oh God, what a good system.
Okay, there we go. Now everyone just stand away. I should get a bow for Titania.
Paralyzed. Oh no. No, Manos was taking his time apparently for some reason. No, whatever.
Oh wait, let me put you on antimatter, I think. Maybe that'd be better.
What the hell is going on? Is Titania like just that strong?
I think so. Or maybe it has like there's no way to know if anything has any sort of resistance.
Yeah. It's just so weird how fights in this game can last 3 seconds or 3 hours.
It's definitely seeming like that. Okay. After this, definitely not doing that again.
Thank Christ.
Because it's just like,
Nothing.
what did I get from
nothing for that?
Like
Jesus.
Titania dead with no armor at all is what I got from that.
Oh.
I'm tempted to load the game. because,
Yeah.
Because that sucks.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of bad things happened.
It's not even like. It's like, I don't know. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Let's go get repaired.
Wait. No. Let's.
I think you'd have to quit the game.
Yeah, I think I just would have to quit the game. I mean, I didn't even go anywhere really. I just went over
we
here.
didn't. No,
Actually, I don't even think
5 minutes arguing about where we were in the first place. So now that we know that we're where we are.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The stream has ended.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's over.
Time for third stream.
Number 3. We'll just pretend that
Let's
didn't
do it.
happen.
We're going for volume today, folks. Quality is a second directive
As always.
to just sheer numbers. We're going to fill as much time as we can. We are moving the needle.
This reminds me of Mind Magic 7, where I would get enemies stuck on the terrain and then weigh down the attack button while using bows. That is amazing. That's the pinnacle of design. 24-hour Drakkhen stream, but it's just in that room with the zombies.
Well, have fun with whoever you find to get that.
Yep. And you just have to stay here and look at that.
It could be turn Drakkhen into see if there's a way to feed it into the what was it called? Spirit City thing that you were showing me.
Oh yeah.
So like make Drakkhen combat like just part of like the vibes. Like it's basically a white noise machine, really, this game.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, I'm just gonna walk over here. We're gonna do all of that properly. I'm gonna get all that equipment again.
Yep.
And then we're gonna keep it this time because I'm not going to run into the rooms with any of those things.
Yep.
And if I do, I'm just going to tell Titania to defend, maybe. Actually,
Make Drakkhen your BRB.
yeah, that would be great.
I don't hate that. There's an idle game that came out maybe a month ago. I think it's called Rusty's Retirement. It is an idle farming and crafting game that sits on top of your desktop.
Oh.
So it is not like it sits on top of your application. So it is meant to be an idle game that just floats.
That's cool.
It's very nefarious.
Wait.
It's extremely nefarious.
How?
Because for someone like me, who really enjoys idle games, I can't not interact with it.
Oh yeah.
So there's no way to make it like a passive experience for me. Like I always have to be clicking on things. I always have to be doing like the next upgrade or power farming, whatever resource I need to unlock this other thing that's going to make the numbers go up a little bit faster. Like I can't.
Yeah, I could see that.
Idle games speak to a part of my brain I didn't know that I had. And then Cookie Clicker came out, and all of a sudden it was just kind of like, oh, I could really sink a lot of time into this, and then I did, and then I keep doing it. I keep so many idle games.
Okay, so the thing that you just said about like battles either lasting an hour or something, they one-shotted the enemy right then. I don't understand this game.
I'm sorry,
I really
roles here.
I don't like. I don't know what happened there. Like, I'm just surprised. Wait, oh, we went past.
I don't know what's happening ever. Also, we're going in literally the wrong direction.
We went past. No, it's just like I didn't see it on the way, so what am I supposed to think?
Oh, I wanted to go back to the thing that Hanzo said about weighing down the attack button in Might and Magic 7. I definitely was one of those people who, in Oblivion, created a ring of water breathing and then went underwater and taped my analog stick forward so that I could swim into a rock for like an hour to raise my athletics through the fucking roof.
Oh, you know what? I feel like you could probably also do that with jumping, right?
Well, this was the way to do it. This was the way to do it passively.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, I would jump. My regular movement tech, so to speak, was to jump everywhere as well. I did the same thing in Skyrim. I crafted, I think, like 6,000 daggers to get my
Wow.
to get the, you gotta, again, it's, and the thing is like it's the same part of the brain that is like wired for like the idle game thing. It is like just get yourself over that next hurdle, like get yourself over that next, you know, numeric limitation or whatever, so you can make the new better thing.
Mm.
It's why with idle games, I will go like really hard on them and then will fall off even harder because like at a certain point, like it stops working.
Yeah. I mean, once it stops scaling a bunch and then
Yeah.
it's just like, well, I'm not even getting that much return from this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Medium road.
It's one of the reasons why like I couldn't one of the many reasons why I didn't stick with Minecraft for all that long, because at a certain point it got to, well, I have crafted pretty much all of the best stuff and it didn't change anything about the gameplay loop, because the gameplay loop that I was doing was getting stuff to craft better stuff to craft better stuff. And now that I have done that, there's nowhere for me to go and nothing for me to do, because I don't have the imagination to actually build things.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm done.
I could see that. Sometimes
at the entrance of Imperial City and way down the dump. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you could. Yeah, there are all sorts of ways to like gamify and cheese that stuff.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, see, Minecraft is an interesting one because I have ideas for building, and then I build a giant foundation, and then I leave. And that's it. It's just like, okay, this is gonna go there. I'm gonna mark out where all the rooms are gonna be, and then it's time to go. Just gonna leave. I've done this in like maybe 3 different servers at this point. I think at some point the castle had a server that I was on, and I like, and that was probably the most I built, because I built like bridges to places, and you know, that at least makes you not have to build a ceiling for things. And it's just like I basically turned a pirate ship into just like this floating platform kind of thing, and then it's just like, well, why is this floating? And so I just like built bridges to the shore in either direction to justify the fact that it was floating. And then it's just like, oh wait, well, now what is this thing? And then I just like built down into the water, and then I dug a hole all the way down to bedrock, and I was just like mining in random directions out of it. It was really strange.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like that was probably the most I'd ever really done on any Minecraft server, but everything else has mostly just been Binopolis had one for a bit, but I never really stuck around to make anything for that, because again, I had so many plans that I just had in my brain, and then they just kind of like they dropped off for random reasons. I don't know.
Yeah. I've never played on any real like what you consider like a sizable server.
Yeah.
At all. I had a back when the game like first came out. My some coworkers put a server together that I was on, and I remember the thing that made me stop playing was something on the server glitched out.
Mm-hmm.
And I had spent days on building a lighthouse that had like automated carts on it that would like activate the light blocks around it like as they traveled around in a circle.
Sounds cool.
I was following a tutorial, but it took a really long time to gather all that stuff because we weren't doing creative. And I came in the next day, logged into the server, and my coworker says, "Hey, just so you know, I had to like reset some stuff on the server. It started acting weird. So just so you're aware, in case anything looks weird."
So it rolled back.
And everything that I built in the lighthouse got scattered like eight or nine blocks in like random directions. And I stopped playing the game forever after that.
You know what? Honestly, fair.
It was like, and that was like one of like a number of instances where it felt like the game had it out for me. Like the game was specifically like targeting me.
Yeah.
for like trying to engage with it.
Whenever stuff like that happens, it's just like when it's completely out of your control and it's something annoying, which I feel like happened with Minecraft a lot, then it's just like you just sort of realize the limitations of what you're playing on at that point. And it's like you'd much rather spend time with something that you'll be able to enjoy without it depending on something that's very
to go away.
Yeah. It just after a while it just depends on so many different factors of like I had a vanilla server for a while. I was kind of enjoying it, but then I got to a point where I was annoyed that I was paying monthly for something that I didn't really engage with that much.
Yeah.
So I got rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I need to do with Netflix.
Yeah. I don't know. I've sort of given up on a lot of those subscription based services. I mean, I can kind of think of some things to watch, maybe, but I just don't.
That honestly, that's my problem. Is that
I think I don't want to.
I will go like multiple months without watching anything, and then a thing will come out and be like, "Oh, well, I'll go watch that," and it's like, "Oh, good thing I still have the subscription." And it's just like I don't even.
And
when I think
it's like several months between the things that you actually care about.
Yes.
And you paid for
and when I
6
think
months.
About how much money has been spent passively on just various subscriptions to things, I think it makes me sad. And
it does.
That's why I can't think about it.
Yeah. I like to not think about it. Yeah. I mean, I've mostly pruned a lot of that stuff by this point because I just had to come to grips with the fact that I'm just not a movie person. I'm not a show person. I just don't. It's not even that I don't have the time. I don't want to have the time to do that. I don't. I really don't.
Now that's an interesting way of putting it.
Yeah. I don't want to have the time to do that.
Like I just don't. I'm just not interested in it. But not wanting to have the time to engage with it is a very that's an intriguing way of phrasing it.
Well,
I must say.
Okay. If I could explain, then it's
of course
it's more like
this is your platform to do so.
I just like I know it's a strange phrasing for it, but basically it's like I would feel so bad if I had that much free time. Like I would feel like it was indicating that I was doing nothing of value if I had as much free time to just like sink so much into a show and have that just be it, you know? I don't know. I'm just not that person
I think
anymore.
that makes sense. Yeah.
and I had to kind of. It's like it's a weird thing because I don't think it's bad to watch shows by any me. Well, okay, it's not bad. It's just like it takes time.
Yeah. If you pride yourself on a certain amount of like productivity or engagement and like other hobbies or interests or whatever, then yes, having the ability to like, but now I'm going to spend 8 hours, you know, binging this show, like that could be interpreted internally as like an indication of just like, oh, I'm not engaging with the things that I say I care about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just like there's nothing that I could really do that much and feel super happy if it wasn't something to do with work in some capacity. Because it's just like I already, even just playing games on my own, there's just like when I play Arknights, I'll be able to tell something about having played that offline or like leveled up a character or something or done an event or it has to do with the job in a sense, even if it is just me looking over idly, you know, pressing like auto something if I'm just not really actually playing a stage or whatever. Like there's stuff to do with that has to do with work tangentially. But if I were just sitting there playing that and I never really streamed it or anything like that, then I would still feel weird about that. I don't know.
I gotcha. Yeah.
I guess there's some degree of watching shows. It's just like, oh, you watch a show, you can talk about it. But I would almost rather just do like a watch along in that case. Sure. Which is its own thing, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of describing a thing that has happened to me as well. Once I started streaming, was now like this isn't exactly the same thing, but it's kind of like this thought process now of, oh, I want to play this thing. Oh, but I should really save that for a stream.
Yeah.
Instead. And now finding myself like not engaging with the things that I'm in the mood for.
Yeah.
Because but that could be content. You know, and it's really rough being like a retro streamer, and because all my favorite thing to do is play like older games. And now there's a bunch of them that I won't touch because they're things that are like on the backlog, and it's just kind of like, but if I go and play that, and now I don't have the story to tell as like part of my stream. By the way, you sent Titanium.
Yeah, I
scouting there all around.
I was just, you know.
And now you sent Mandolph in there. Is there a reason you're splitting the party? Are you trying to get us game overed again?
This is a regular enemy.
We went from we're gonna reload our save so we can just get back to where we were without everybody dying, and then spent 20 minutes talking about God knows what. And now
that was 20 minutes of me actually just managing the inventory, by the way.
Can you just send the whole party in the room
doing that
at one? Just do
one time. It seems to have okay, does it actually restart the battle when you do that? Interesting.
Almost certainly.
Wow. Well, hey, now I know. Got a life staff.
Life staff, that's new.
Hey, that sounds like it could be useful.
It speeds up your HP regen.
Oh, cool. I'll put that on right now. Wait, what is the Sage's Ring again?
Hang on, find out. Sage Ring is plus 10 knowledge.
Oh, you can use both of them.
And I know you're gonna ask. Knowledge. Is the strength of spells.
Okay, staves and rings can be used at the same time. I did not even think about that.
Sick.
So I'll double up on those for people.
All right, great. Wait, who was it you just put a war ring on.
Oh,
Is
titanium.
that Manolf?
Oh, that was Jobez. I don't think he needs those.
Yeah, I wouldn't put. Yeah, I'll keep the sage ring on him.
Yeah.
Because war ring, I believe, is strength, which he's not going to need, or power. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go outside one more time. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I want to save. This is the last time.
Remember that, chat. Remember they just said this is the last time.
It's the last time. But yeah, like, okay. I also would agree with what Hans has said though, because how long I play Minecraft and stuff like that, if I'm doing okay, I guess nowadays it's more Arknights, but when I was trying to do stuff with building in Minecraft, I would just put on a VOD in the background. I'm just trying to be less VOD gang now though, and just like let things pass, I think, because there's no way to have enough time to do anything with that all the time.
Yeah.
Like you cannot. There's too much content. I cannot see it all. There's no possible way. So if I am doing that, it's been like getting through one of Mouse's VODs is impossible because it's 16 hours long each time. So I pick my battles.
She streams for 2 days over the course of 24 hours.
So I pick my battles with that, and then it's like Yenner's VODs, and then maybe that's like some of Ethel's VODs, and then that's kind of it.
Yeah, pretty much the same. With me, it's usually it'll be like Nyan and Ethel, and then usually Lena.
Yeah.
I'll go back through, but yeah, it's there are, I don't know, because I will say this is not to out you or anything, but like I will see like the number of things that you will share about like other streamers even outside of that. And truly, like, and you're not the only person who does it. Like, I truly don't know like how people are able to kind of have their finger on the pulse of like that many content creators.
It's
because
basically
me,
just
I feel overwhelmed following like one.
Yeah.
You know, like I have enough energy in a day to watch maybe like 2 people's things, like 1.5 things, and then the rest of my time needs to be like dedicated to like me, you know.
Yeah.
or the things that I'm interested in, you know, or just more like background noise. But the kind of like being able to be aware of just like, here are like the 26 updates from all of these like VTubers who I've never even heard of. It's just kind of like, Jesus, I don't, how?
Well, I mean, honestly, a lot of it's residual from maybe like 2021, 2022, when I used to try and follow everybody. And so I'll get like bits and pieces of like, oh, this person's doing something again. And then, you know, I'll just give that a tiny amount of time. I'll see that somebody went live for something, but I won't actually be in there watching it. And so sometimes it's like, oh, maybe somebody else who's interested in this might want to go see this. And so I'll just like stick it in the channel, almost to like remember it myself for later. Because there are a few times where, like, especially with Battle, I think Battle is definitely one of my favorite Hololive guys. And I will go back to those streams sometimes. Not like every single one, obviously, but I'll go back to those. And then there'll sometimes be like oh no. I went in here again.
We're gonna lose all of our shit.
Okay.
We're gonna lose all of our shit.
Can I just like leave? Okay. Okay, I just left. Wait. Oh, they're paralyzed.
I think they're paralyzed.
Oh no. You gotta be kidding me.
Get our boys back in there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, there we
We're
go.
out. I think it just like auto teleported us because it was still on the red.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were definitely points in which I was trying to keep up with so many people that I kind of didn't really keep up with myself to a degree. So it's just like it was after the sacrifice of at least one thing, and it was me. And I just got tired of being like that. So okay, where do I actually go now?
Did you do the 2 switches again yet?
No,
Okay.
I
that's
just
where-
went up.
Yeah. So from here, right.
Okay. Babbling guy, yeah.
And this guy, the guy who cites the poetry.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't even rhyme. No bars. I got Drakkhen. Empties file. Yada yada yada. Okay, 2 switches. The door seems to have opened. Alright, now where?
Okay, so now just go back the way that we came.
Okay, back. Okay, so obviously something that was closed is open.
Yeah, so we're gonna go back into that room that had the 2 shields and the 2 hypercuriouses.
Okay.
But now there should be a new passageway in there.
Oh. And then the left one is the...
That's the one that locks us.
Okay. I think it was to the right. Okay.
Yep.
So now there's a new passage in here.
Down.
I'll just leave that on the wall in case somebody breaks one.
Yeah, I
We'll
was
just
gonna-
grab it
might as
again.
well. Okay, to the right.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do for this. I'm
Well,
just
so
going
you
to...
see how now there's an exit down.
Ah, okay, yeah. I'm going to equip Scout with the bow again. And then just keep Titania over here. 'Cause I don't think Titania has a bow. It doesn't. So I'll just like, I'll do defense or something.
I mean, you can also just leave.
I mean, I can, yeah.
There's no reason
true.
to fight this thing.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Why are we discussing
Just-
tactics for a thing we don't want to do?
Oh, no,
Oh,
there's
good,
another one. Okay, I assume to the left then.
Yes.
All right. Oh, it's gonna paralyze somebody though. Oh, come on.
Oh shit.
Scout. Okay. Scout wasn't paralyzed, so door's unlocked. Alright. We left. They shot before the...
Jesus.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just preparing for, inputs I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
This is a very technically challenging game. as
Readying
you
our
know.
spirit.
Okay. Just one of those
okay,
guys.
just one of these guys. All right.
I thought it was gonna be another one.
Yeah. Like, all right, well, time to say goodbye to all our shields.
Hmm.
I don't think Jobs is in this room with us.
Oh.
Is he still
Um.
in the... Oh my god.
Oh, well, it's a different one now.
Oh, what the... Whoa. That's weird.
Huh. This game is... Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Wait.
Just talk it out.
Heal yourself. What? Oh.
He only has 1 MP.
Hmm.
And this is the old save where we didn't give him the vials yet.
Yeah. Oh,
There
okay,
he
you're back.
goes.
Well, now somebody else will heal you. Hmm. Okay, so
Looking
down.
for a room with a fountain in the middle of it.
Okay,
It's gonna be the
so
next
down
one.
again, I guess.
Yep.
Hot spring bath.
Okay. Sick. Hot spring episode. Let's go.
Uh-huh.
Time for everyone to get bloody noses.
And what do we
okay.
do with this?
You'll find yourself in a room with a fountain in the middle of it. Unlock the door to the right and go through it, then down.
Okay.
And that will get us into the catacombs.
Ah. The Mandolph fan service episode. The doors are opening.
Get to see what his summer robes look like.
Oh. The robe with the deep V.
Kill a kill, but exclusively for traditional wizard designs.
One of these days it's going to do something. You don't really have to light up the rooms. Okay.
I think we do now.
I think. What am I saying?
Literally, it says in the walkthrough that once you get you might want to have someone cast light.
Yeah. I see the vision. At least now I do. Okay. Now I can marginally see.
I think it says just go down until we can't do more.
Okay. That really looks like something, though. Come on.
It's really not. It's really not. The gun I'm looking at does a pretty good job of indicating. Okay, yeah, that's what we want.
Okay. You hear sounds coming from the next room.
So if we go to the right, we're gonna meet somebody.
Oh, but first,
Once you cast unlock it.
we have to navigate a menu. Very, very necessary menu.
Like all the best adventures.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
It's Princess Hordka, and isn't she pretty?
I can't tell.
Princess Cast light. Can you cast light like 8 more times?
Yeah. Flashbang.
Princess Hordka is confined inside the room.
Did it chain to the wall or something?
I don't know what this animation is supposed to be expressing. I think she has reflux. We want to speak at her.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help. I'm Princess of the Earth Hordka. Believe in the 9th tier or tear. It's hard to tell without the context clues. I am one of its members. One more thing. One more thing. Actually, I just switched this to a Columbo. The tears that you seek are the gems that we wear on our foreheads.
Oh.
If the primordial gods call, you must gather all the gems. To thank you for saving me, I will give you my gem.
But Marge.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you, Marge Simpson.
She will. She will tell you about the tears and that they are gems that are in the prince and princess's foreheads. She will then give you her tear, which is the first of the 8 tears. Oh God.
Okay.
The first of 8 tears you need to collect. Speak to her again.
Oh, okay. Right.
I will teleport to his palace. You must also go there quickly.
Okay.
Because the water. See, now you said Marge Simpson. Now I'm leaning into it harder. Homie, Haka is the water princess. When you have trouble, do this. You must go to the center of the swamp. That is the abode of the priest of the 9th tier.
I definitely read that, Adobe. I
That is the Photoshop, Prince.
did a double take. Also, I'm sorry. If you could teleport this whole time, then why were you kidnapped? Why were you kidnapped?
In this ironclad plot, it's perfect.
Anti-magic handcuff to the wall, I guess. Sure.
We can just straight up escape.
All right.
Or exit, rather.
Because I'm not exploring that castle. I'm just not.
No, fuck that.
Not with those
All
things
that's
around.
all that's in there is broken shields.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Okay.
We are going to Haka's castle. It's the eastern part of the marsh area, which I believe is the middle.
It's four. It's four areas.
Four. So it's got to be that one on the other side of the blue on the triangle line, right? Is the marsh the second area that we went to?
Yeah, I think so.
Prince Hadkin's castle. Oh wait.
Wait. Okay. No, I think it's the second area because we started out in the third area down there,
Yeah.
and then we must have done the castle on the left, and then avoided the castle on the right. So it must be on the castle on the right.
Give it a shot, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're in the like in the ice area, so it's not whatever that one all the way in the east is. I don't even remember where that one was.
Oh, to the east of us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where we talked to the one guy.
drawbridge, right? Okay.
Yeah. We just talked to some guy and then sent us over here. Okay. I really wish the rest of the game was this fast.
So begins our trek.
Okay, southeast. Basically.
What is this?
What's what?
Apparently, I have more than 5,000 gems and can make a sketch request.
Oh. I don't think I
this?
have that on.
What is it?
With a couple of clicks, I think you won't be able to see that.
Well, then, I suppose disregard.
I mean, if you really want to. If that's
It
what you
says
want to
only
spend your
visible
points
to me,
on.
so
Okay.
I mean, I could also just like stack my points and have you speak in a higher pitch for 2 minutes.
Did I raise the price on that already?
It's 2,000 right now.
I'm gonna raise it to 10,000.
For 1,000, I can ban an in-game action. Okay, I'm gonna redeem that, and you can no longer use the menu.
That is impossible.
Make it work.
I've refunded so many of those.
You got to make.
They're like the default ones too, so it's just like I kept it because it's
Really?
like, yeah.
Default through what are you using? We don't need to get into the nitty gritty of how you have your stream built. You don't want to.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can, but it's just like there were suggested actions for points and things like that, and that was one of them.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. What is that? I've never seen that one.
Whoa. Straight up harpy?
Oh, I was dead.
Jeez, harpy was loaded.
Yeah. It's funny though, because it's just like whenever monsters drop that much, I assume they're going to be harder, but then that
They're
wasn't
absolutely not.
that hard.
Yeah. Fully arbitrary. Completely arbitrary.
I mean,
Also, apparently where we're going has some optional monsters we can get by hitting the wrong switch that apparently give more experience than anything that we have encountered so far.
Oh, cool. Oh.
Oh, I forgot about the stars
Yeah.
coming to life.
They do that sometimes. I'm
With a
leaving.
shadow death bird.
No.
Oh God.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Or in this case, a shadow death flying squirrel.
Yeah. That just happens here.
That just happened.
Wait. Okay, I'm gonna go to the attic anyway. What? That wasn't even
The fuck is
telegraphed.
this thing? I'm bounding on through here.
That wasn't even from the stars. That just ran up.
Get the fuck out of here. What the?
What's going on here? All right, water. We can handle water.
Yeah, finally a normal enemy.
Yeah, let's shoot fireballs at it, guys.
Yeah. Everyone stab the ocean.
Better than nothing. Night is scary. I
The night is dark and full of terrors.
think so. Okay, that's fine. We take those.
Yeah, maybe this guy will drop a gun.
Wait, is he not on?
Titania's
What
on
is-
defense, by the way.
Oh, okay. But it's just like Jobez is milling around.
Okay.
I'm just looking. He's not doing his thing. Oh, okay. There we go. Or I guess maybe sometimes he just doesn't.
Titania's fucking broke. She's just doing laps around Mandolph. What the hell
I
is
don't.
going on?
I don't get it.
Get your ass over there.
I'm
Fucking
physically
pathfinding
moving her over
bullshit.
here.
Yeah, I can tell now.
Okay. What is wrong with everyone?
Awesome, we got a torch.
I might play Final Fantasy 12 after this. I'm sick of
Really?
not. I'm sick of not having any control.
This is
Like, it's because this
shocking that this game is inspiring you to play more games like it.
yeah, perhaps. I don't know. Can we actually make it over there?
There we go. Old friend, the blue-haired centaurs are back.
Okay. Ah, okay.
It's-
Well, that's fine.
Centaurs from Seattle.
Centaur is taking issue with the waiter.
That centaur orders very complicated coffee with a milk you've never heard of.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, now we need the attic.
Yeah, that worked out.
Thank goodness we file all those things.
Ah, yes. I forgot the way that it makes you watch this animation 4 times. instead of just-
And now we have
instead
to
of just
listen
casting it on the whole party.
to what he has to say.
All right. I saw. Wait. Hello, effects. Hello. I saw your coming in a vision. I am a Drakkhen, priest of this shrine. I am of the 9th tier allies. We believe in reincarnation. I think we talked to.
Yeah, we talked to this guy.
We
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
to
yeah,
find-
yeah. Mhm. Yeah, nope. Anyway.
To exit.
Yeah, no. We're not talking to him again. he's like just one of those guys that knocks on the door to just every Sunday to come and tell us about somebody we don't really care about.
Every Sunday that happens to you?
No. There was a time that eventually they get the idea. Oh, a wandering merchant, finally.
Hey! Look at that.
I almost
Let's
said
sell
no.
those empty files. Let's get some money.
I almost said no. No, I'm good. We've only been waiting the entire game for this to happen tangentially.
Oh, I forgot about this fucking music.
Yeah. Oh, I probably shouldn't have sold the magic staff, but I did. Oops.
I didn't even see which, so I can.
I had
barely
two.
keeping up with this.
I
Flying through these menus.
Yeah, no, I had two of them, and I sold the other one. I probably could have given it to Randolph as I think about it. Oh well.
You see items?
Hmm. I mean, he has another magic staff.
Drop the torch.
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't need
God
those.
damn it.
The keys, the torches.
Watching you holding onto torches and keys is
Yeah.
driving me up a wall.
I mean, I don't. Okay, hopefully you have. Okay, I'm getting those. Like
Sure. What
we
is a
need
heart?
MP. Wait, what?
You're selling a heart. What does that do?
Oh.
Heart revives a dead ally.
Oh, okay.
We might want to pick up one of those.
Let me look at the equipment first. Although equipment is temporary, I assume the heart is one time use.
Well, at least like weapons and stuff, we can take a look at those.
Yeah, I'll put the
heart is $50,000, so it's gonna be.
I mean, See, my thinking is if somebody gets one-shotted inside of like a really, really long temple or something, I would rather just revive them and not.
No, I'm with you. That's why I'm saying we can look at weapons because those don't explode.
Yeah, saber. That's 100K
Saber,
though.
Hello. Oh, we don't have enough for that.
I can sell something.
Saber is the second best sword in the game, or weapon, I suppose I should say.
Well, okay. Bigger problem. I can't get two of them, but Titania is pretty much the one who would be needing that anyway.
Yeah.
Is there another bow in the game?
Nope. I was literally just looking.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Bow and arrow is the only way.
Because like Scout's kind of doing, yeah. Scout is kind of doing okay with the bow, I think. I don't know how much damage it's doing though. But I mean, it's the only one of its kind, so I guess maybe it scales with the strength. I don't know. I'm gonna sell enough stuff to get the saber. Just because. Why not?
Sure.
What does the magic staff do again?
MP regen, I believe. Yeah, MP regen.
Okay. Scout had another magic staff to give. So I think I can get a saber.
If we get the saber, we can't afford the heart.
That's true.
That's the trade we're looking at here.
How much better?
If we kill things fast enough, we won't need to revive anybody. But also, if we don't, and we've already seen that this game is kind of bullshit with how it doles out damage numbers.
Okay, what's a wind ring again?
Wind ring is, oh god, my computer's yelling at me because I'm typing the wrong letters. Plus 10 agility.
Okay, is anybody going to use that? Probably not.
Agility. Is agility the one that's like the weird thing where this guy needed to email somebody to find out?
I think maybe.
Supposedly how accurate your attacks are and how well you can dodge. It's like they think it is the main ability for the scout.
Okay, but I'm not going to do that. So
yeah.
Wind rings, they're being sold. I'm not doing a dex build in Drakkhen. That's just not a thing. What does the air staff do again?
Air staff. Oh god damn it! Oh, I'm so bad at typing. Halves the effect of enemy spells.
That's useful. I'm not selling that.
Suppose.
Well, I mean, my thinking is that paralyzed spell. It probably halves the duration of that or something like that.
Yeah, it just says halves the effect, so I don't know if that means duration or like hit rate.
Yeah. Hmm. I kind of feel like that's about all I can sell. Well, wait, no. I'm only looking at items. Never mind. I haven't sold the armor yet. Uh, light
Oh yeah, there you
helmet.
go. Yeah, get rid of that
Oh,
short sword too.
yeah, true. Short sword. I'm a little hesitant to get rid of the power cures because the hyper one could die.
I wouldn't do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
because if that hyper one breaks, we need something to fall back on.
Light helmet, I'll just get rid of that.
Yeah, that one does.
Regular buckler.
Toss that shit.
I mean, wait, no. Those break all the time. You need your long swords. Power shield. Oh yeah, the power shield's for somebody else. Wait, you have the bow and arrow +1?
Well, he has one.
No.
Is Scout still using?
Yeah, Scout's just using a
Scout should have
regular.
a +1, right?
No, Scout's just using a regular bow and arrow.
Well, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I need to switch that over. Light robe, no. That is not enough for both. Maybe you'll get the heart somewhere else. I don't know. Because, I mean, ultimately, I could just leave a dungeon and go to the Anik if I want to revive somebody, but...
Valid. There's a valid point.
Okay, I have not seen a weapon break quite yet. I think they don't.
I don't think that we have seen any. I don't think we have seen.
Because even when somebody was getting super beat up, they just lost all the armor, but not the weapon.
If weapons break, it goes through the armor first.
Yeah.
From what I can tell.
All right, so I got the saber. Maybe in this case, since these things are so hard to find, I'll just get maybe some MP for like longer fights.
Sure.
Because everybody else has everybody who needs well, yeah, you can just use the minor healing spell.
Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say, do you want to check who is buying these?
Oh no, when you buy it,
it's gonna.
It has a who that it goes to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
I see. Okay.
So yeah, everything should be on the right people. And I didn't really. You can't equip from that menu for whatever reason. But all I really need to equip is the saber. Yeah. There's nothing I'm trying to prove here, really. I just want to play this. I don't know if that's like a big gotcha, huh?
Did you actually equip that sword?
Yeah, I did. Can't you tell? It's a saber.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I've been staring at the menus this whole time. I'm barely.
Oh, she just clocked that thing. Okay.
We don't know that. That.
I mean, that is true. We're not sure if. Okay.
There's no way of knowing.
See, the big problem is just like, oh, never mind. I guess.
All right, great.
Another wandering merchant. Wow. Okay.
So here's the thing: if we were playing the PC version of this, we would actually have that activity feed.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean,
what.
I guess we're just going to have it. We're just going to have you play the PC version of it, and then you do it on your channel.
Yeah.
And then I navigate you through the PC version.
We'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do that. I'm definitely not going to pull up someone's YouTube playthrough and play it at 5 times speed.
Well, that would just be a waste of time then. If you didn't do it yourself, you know? We have all of these, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
And yeah, the heart's gone.
Okay.
The staff and all that. We don't really need anything else.
Oh yeah, ghost staff makes us invisible.
I mean, okay, if Well, that's the thing. Also, if the weapons don't break, then I don't need another longsword. So I'll just get rid of that.
Did you already hang on?
What?
Because I think Jobas is still rocking a short sword, isn't he?
Oh yeah, you're right. I think so.
Yeah.
Your call. Okay. Can something not attack me this time? Nope.
No.
Nope. That's actually not possible. Just the guy dancing.
God, the fights where you get nothing is
Yeah.
certainly a choice. Also, can we? Yeah, and we also need to check which bow. If Scout is also using a +1.
Oh yeah.
Or if she's using just a regular.
That's right. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just a regular one.
Yeah. God damn it.
Okay. I'm just gonna give that over then. How do I still have so much stuff?
Well, Scout has a long sword, so just have him trade.
Yeah. I'll just in case I'll give the bow and arrow also to Titania. And I'll give you bow and arrow. Why do you have a power helmet? What? Wait, maybe if I stand in place, the
Well, we
wandering
decided
merchant.
to hold on to those things.
Oh yeah, for other people
instead of selling them. Yeah.
Okay. You have the +1. Everything else.
Great.
Okay, I think that should be everything.
Long sword on Jobs. Long sword on
Oh,
Jobs.
yeah,
The whole
yeah,
point of going to this
yeah.
menu in the first place.
Yeah. Just one more menu, and then 20 more menus.
Oh, you
point.
promise? Do you promise one more?
Just one more. And we'll save. If nothing attacks me. Okay. Now, where are we even going anymore?
To the east.
Okay. Well, nope, to a battle.
I love these wireframe giants.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what the vision was there, to be honest. I can't
There
really.
was this thing that happens in this generation of games where where it's just, I don't know, what if just one of the enemies was just like a wireframe thing? Like there are a number of games where it's just kind of like, well, it's just a knowledge that we're playing a video game, I guess.
I'd be curious. I don't know where. Those things really are just like randomly more equipped than everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're southeast now. Stop. It's just like,
I can't believe there's a third sound effect in this game. And they
Yeah.
saved it for bouncing off of trees.
uh-huh. What? Oh, okay. All the background disappears for various reasons, so I thought it might have been a merchant.
God, this was like an Atari 2600 game at points. Like, if you just...
Wait, did you not know that it was?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if there was an Atari version of this.
Oh, okay. Because I think you looked it up, and there was like a bunch of different versions, including like an Atari
There are
version.
like, yeah, this thing is on like 6 different consoles.
Yeah. Okay. A rod. Oh no, that's an early weapon.
Oh yeah, Rod is like the second worst weapon in the game. It was on the Atari ST.
I feel like I'm just on the lookout for stabs.
Atari computer.
Okay, Atari PC then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, this game is too complicated for it to have been an actual like Atari console.
Yeah. Okay, now we're like on top of the castle.
FM Towns Marty. What the fuck is this console? I've never even heard of this. Oh, it's Japanese, that's why.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go. Ooh. That's a festive looking castle.
It's a CD-ROM systems that was released in '89. What the hell?
Never heard of it?
I've never heard of this thing.
Me either.
FM Towns Marty, which is an insane name for a console.
It is. Hold on a second. Actually, no. I need to pause. I forgot. Things will just attack me.
Yeah.
I will be right back. I need to check something.
Okay. You do that. I can keep talking to Chad about the FM Towns Marty, whatever the hell this thing is.
Yeah, of course. They casually disappear.
Great. So, yeah, I have never heard of this console before. Oh, release date was 93. Okay, so wait a minute. What was the thing about 80 whatever? Based on the earlier FM Towns. Oh, okay. So it's the sequel to another console. Another console which was literally just a PC. All right, so I'm gonna need to here. Let's see. Hang on. How do I do this? Oh, wait, I can just do there we go. Oh, you can already see this. Okay. OBS can never tell when it's trying to be like is it in preview mode or is it the live thing? And now in this case, it's like using the preview window to update, which it really shouldn't. So this is the FM Towns Marty. I've never ever heard of this console before, but apparently it was released in 93, and then a year later they released the FM's Town Marty 2. I need to know what games are on this thing because this is such a weird looking console that I have no clue what the hell would have been on it. Let's find out. FM Towns Marty. It Googled the table of contents because I tried to drag in the wrong part of a Wikipedia article into the search bar. FM Towns Marty games. Frog Feast. Viewpoint. Okay, there's Drakkhen. All right, someone has made a 22-minute long. Jesus Christ, that is so loud. I'm assuming that did not come through on your end. I don't think I have a way to. If there's a way to share like the audio of this with you guys, I don't think I'm gonna find it, so I do apologize. But I will. I'll definitely at least put this video in my window here and see if we can look at this thing because it's so crazy looking. Not that one. We want this window. There we go. Scale this down so that you guys can actually see the whole thing. Oop-a-doop-a-doo. Just don't worry. It's just you're not missing much. It's just a video of a guy fingering his weird Japanese console. There we go. I'll put my eyes just above it. Yes. Yeah. Inspect that disk drive. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Yeah. There's a micro SD card. What the hell is this console? This thing is so weird. Okay, let's try to skip ahead to some actual gameplay. Okay, Splatterhouse was on it. Look at these controllers. Holy shit. Look at that thing. There's like nothing to it. It's just it doesn't even have two. It's literally one shoulder button when they could have absolutely made it two. That is so bizarre. What a weird choice Okay, and now, yeah, of course, here's like your Pro controller, I guess, with one button fewer. This was such, man, like the old school consoles. It's one of the things that I love about this kind of like generation, or like these first few generations of console gaming, is there were no rules. There were just no rules. So it's just like, I don't know, this controller has 2 buttons. This controller has 6. Which games use them? I don't know. We'll put a label on the back of them, and some kid is gonna be really sad or really happy when Christmas comes around. Like, there were games that happened on the Genesis, because the Genesis, you had the original controller that everybody had, but then you also had like, what the hell was, I don't even remember, was it the Genesis, was it just called like a Pro controller? I don't remember what it was, but it was like the 6 button pad. And that was also like this thing of only a handful of games use them, you know, like you wouldn't know until you actually got the game in your hands whether you'd be able to play the whole thing. And like, fortunately, that only really happened in like fighting games. Like, I know like Eternal Champions could use the 6 button controller. Playing Eternal Champions with a 3 button controller is a goddamn nightmare. It's maybe the worst way to experience that game. Dreamcast gamers were the odd ones out. History doesn't remember. Okay, we have now entered into a new and bizarre world where I am now responding to Valeno in his own chat. But you're not wrong. But at least the Dreamcast. See, the Dreamcast had an insane controller, but it was just the one. You know, like it didn't. You couldn't like fuck up. But if you didn't have like the VMU, because I don't think the VMU came with it, right? You had to get that separate. I never owned a Dreamcast. I have one now. I bought it off of a friend. God, I guess probably like 10 years ago at this point. And admittedly did not actually play very much of it. I don't. Do I even own any games for it, or do I only have not entirely legal versions of games that I burned onto CDs myself? It's entirely possible. No, I must. I must own a handful of actual games, but that was like one of the one of the only instances where piracy actually did in fact negatively affect a thing, because there was just no copy protection on the Dreamcast. So you could just burn games onto a CD and just play them, and there was nothing stopping you from doing that. Like, the games would work perfectly. But a lot of people like point to that, but it's also like the PS2 kind of came along and fucking wrecked house, you know, and like the PS2 and the Xbox came along, and the Dreamcast was absolutely not up to where it needed to go. People fondly remember the Dreamcast because they're like, I really like Power Stone. And it's like, okay, cool, but that's the only game that you had for it. You had that and Sonic Adventure. So there's one good game on the Dreamcast, is what I'm saying. I saw a thing on Twitter that was a really like dog shit take about Nintendo consoles, talking about how it was people are talking about like the Switch 2 and everything, and it's like, oh, the Switch 2 is gonna like dominate or whatever. But it was this graphic that was comparing was comparing like one console to the next, and it said something, the two insane things that were on it was that the N64 was absolutely dominant in the market and was maybe the best console of all time, and then the Super Nintendo was was a financial success, but kind of a flop compared to the original NES. This was a post made by a stupid person, because and I did not see the original tweet. I saw a tweet that was it was a quote tweet from somebody else who's just kind of like, what the fuck is this person talking about? And how this relates to the game, to the Dreamcast, is like, I've talked about this before, but like people's memories of the N64, they're tied to nostalgia. like really hardcore tied to nostalgia. And it's not a bad thing, but it is just people lose perspective. Like the reason a lot of people like the N64 is because it had GoldenEye on it. So you have fond memories of playing GoldenEye with your friends. You know, you have fond memories of playing Super Mario 64 for the first time. You know, and those are totally valid memories. Those are totally valid things to like love and enjoy about those systems. But you can't describe the N64 as being dominant in the marketplace when the PS1 existed. And neither of them were dominant. They were both like these incredible consoles that everybody, like no one could shut up about them. You had one or the other. And there were so many good and important games on both of those systems. Now, I personally believe that the PS1 comes out on top when it comes to the libraries and how those games hold up over the other ones. By the way, this is not a very good looking of Afterburner. I do not think the FM Towns Marty was up to the task of making Afterburner of all things run very smoothly. Afterburner is a great game, but it's only a good game when it's running at full speed, and that is how could a system that came out in '93 be running an arcade game at sub NES frame rates? That's ridiculous. Anyway, I went on a whole big thing about this actually on my channel back in the day, a year ago. I think I was playing Soul Reaver at the time and talking about how there's just so much of the N64's library that just really just doesn't hold up. It just has not aged well. And you can absolutely say the same thing about the PS1. Like the thing about that particular generation of consoles, that 64-bit generation, is that series of games on both of those systems has absolutely, without question, aged the worst for a number of reasons. One of the biggest ones being there were kind of no rules, and this is what I was getting back to with like the FM Towns Marty. You know, it's just like there were no rules. The rules were being written at the time. People were trying to figure out how to do this stuff. So control layouts and rendering and how to make a game 3D when all we've ever done is sprite-based stuff, you know, and the N64 and PS1 have very different approaches to how they render polygonal graphics. You know, there's all these different things, right? And that makes it difficult to go back to really any of those games. But you know, I've always held that I feel that the PS1 leaned in harder on that more experimental side of things. The N64, you know, I feel kind of played it safe most of the time, which is maybe a little unfair. I suppose it only played it safe now in hindsight when you look at that library. It's a lot of games are, you know, kind of playing by what became established rules in terms of it's a lot of platformers. It's a lot of 3D platformers, a lot of mascot platformers. There's not like a ton of experimentation really on the N64. If you start delving into some of like the deeper stuff on its library, then sure, you're going to run into some interesting things on there. You know, I feel like, you know, for every 8 mascot platformers, there's a blast core in there that is a very unique and very different kind of game. You know, so it's not like it's lacking in unique things to play, but compared to like the PS1's library, like the PS1's library is full of absolutely insane stuff, like really, really crazy games that are really pushing the boundaries of what was possible at the time. And again, not always successfully. Going back into like Soul Reaver, which which they may be making remasters of. Apparently, there were some figures spotted at a convention a couple weeks ago that said like Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered as part of the branding on the on the thing, which is interesting. It would certainly be cool to get like a new generation of people looking at that, but the thing that I discovered while playing through the first Soul Reaver, the game is actually, it's kind of boring. You know, it's, those games were lauded for, and rightfully so, for their voice acting and their cinematic presentation. That stuff is untouched. That stuff, the voice acting is so good and so strong. The presentation is so good and so strong. You know, it doesn't quite reach the levels of like Metal Gear Solid, but it's damn close. But the gameplay is all box pushing puzzles. It's all box pushing puzzles. The combat is the same 3-hit combo always. The boss fights are puzzles that are at least an interesting approach to boss fights. But then there's no story. Like, genuinely, there's no story. The story literally doesn't happen. The story, we get a very cool setup and premise in that game's story. And then it never goes anywhere. The game literally fades to black and says to be continued before it answers a single question. I remember playing that on stream and being furious that's how that game ends. Especially since the sequel wouldn't come out for like another 8 years or something. So, you know, there are plenty of cases like that. I don't even know where the hell I was going with this. I feel like I have just been, I am full stream of consciousness rambling. Thank God. Yes,
goodness.
Please shrink me back down. Anyway, Bubble Bobble is on the FM Towns Marty, so I guess that makes it a good console.
I was listening to most of that, by the way.
Was any of it interesting at all? Because because what ends up happening in those moments truly is my mouth just takes off.
You are,
it just goes.
I feel like you'd make a good politician.
Oh God.
For the
Gross.
amount of filibustering that you're able to do.
That's maybe the worst thing anyone has ever said to me.
Honestly,
I've never been more insulted.
the most the best at just filling time. But no, sorry.
You get me off on a special interest, and I'm gonna go.
The FM Towns Marty. Now you know.
The FM Towns Marty. Now you know all about the FM Towns Marty through the view of. That was just. It started as we're gonna take a look at this console, and then I went off about the N64 and the Dreamcast and the PS1. So
yeah.
truly mission accomplished.
Honestly, I do agree though, because for somebody who does have nostalgia specifically for the PS1, it's also possible to recognize that it's not like, okay, the N64 was around. I didn't have it. So I don't have the nostalgia for it. So I can just look at it and just see what games were on there, what games were good, what games were not. Purely by volume, I think there's just more good PS1 games.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, agreed.
I don't even think that's controversial. But
I don't think so either. And I think that the stuff that the PS1 games experiment with are more interesting experiments than what the N64 was doing.
I mean,
the N64 was looking to try to how do we make 3D platformers feel really good and stuff like that, which is great. And that stuff has been carried forward all the way through until today.
Yeah.
But the PS1 was doing stuff like, how many genres can we invent? You know, how many weird combinations of gameplay mechanics can we put into a single game? How, and again, if you do a deep dive on the PS1's library, you can find some weird shit in there.
Absolutely.
There's a game called Baroque, which is just this really bizarre. It's like a King's Field, but also like Persona 1 type thing, where it's the flat, kind of cardboard standout characters type thing, but with what were those from Soft Games? King's Tower, King's Field?
Yeah, King's Field.
That kind of combat, but set in this nightmare world. It's insane. It's completely insane. I'm gonna play it on stream eventually, but it's there's so many examples. I talked to you about Rising Zan which is kind of like a boss rush game.
Oh yeah, you were saying that.
You know, it's like a Western samurai thing. Yeah, there's so much weird shit on there, and I never found anything on the N64 that really, you know, kind of scratched that same itch.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other part of it. It's just people aren't really going for like one-to-one library comparisons or anything like that.
Yeah,
They're just going for, well, I liked this game a lot on there.
right.
And that's fine. I mean, I have a memory of the N64 despite not having ever owned one. And that was just going over to a friend's house and playing Donkey Kong 64 against him.
Yeah.
That was the only
mine was
time.
Star Fox 64 was the same thing.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, it's a cool console. I have no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But
and don't get me wrong, the N64 has Pokemon Snap, so in a way, the N64 is the best console of all time. You know, like there are
that game always looked so boring to me. But you know, whatever. I get it.
I love Pokemon Snap. Don't ask me to.
I just don't love Pokemon at all. There's not a single one that has gripped me past maybe a few hours, I don't think. But I mean, I also know that I think it's more a me thing than any. What?
Excuse the hell out of me. Where'd the unicorn come from?
Okay, you know what? We're gonna know. We're gonna
stand by.
Get directions because I'm not running into a unicorn.
Yeah.
And not knowing what to do.
Would you believe that the word horse and unicorn are not in this walkthrough?
Okay.
I think we discovered something brand new.
I'm just. The caption doesn't help, and it's like you've never seen such a horse. The castle ruler has strange tastes.
There's a spider web that says some horse.
We're not fighting it. They would have been throwing fireballs already. So this is just a room with a horse.
Yeah, what the hell? Hang on, let me see if there's anything in.
Okay, well, we're gonna go to the walkthrough. I'm just gonna go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
That's
okay, after your conversation with Horka, exit the dungeon, head to Haka's castle, which is the initial part. Hit the symbol on the right of the door to get rid of the barriers. Blah blah blah. Did you hit the one on the left for? Because it said the thing about like experience. I don't know if you.
Do that. No, I didn't.
Okay.
I mean, I can just leave and do it.
If you wanted.
I'm just curious if it's like an actual easy enemy to defeat.
Yeah. The recommended level for this is 7 and 8, which I don't remember where we are currently sitting at right now.
Everyone else is 6. Titania's at 8.
Okay, so maybe.
Yeah, maybe we can hit that and talk about a few other old consoles. Oh, it is easy. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Wait. Why isn't Scout attacking? Scout has the bow and arrow. Weapon. Yeah, ready the weapon.
Okay.
Okay.
there she goes.
All right.
She did it once. She went in for the kill shot.
Cool.
Once you remove the barrier, very straightforward. There's only one path to take. Oh, okay.
Ah, all right.
There is nothing worth looking at on the way, so don't bother. I disagree. Game facts. You've never seen such a horse.
Yeah, like how did they not mention the horse in that? I would have liked to have known.
Their minds if they think that that's not worth looking at. How very dare they?
They didn't even warn me that that's what I was going to see. All right, I'm just gonna have both of them with the bow. So I can just be up here hitting this button.
Sure.
All right. Easy. But yeah, the thing I was saying is that, okay. I grew up with Digimon. That has nothing to do with not liking Pokemon though, because I tried. There's a lot of people who just sort of write it off without trying. I get that, but I tried some of the games.
Mhm.
If anything, my favorite piece of Pokemon media is the board game. One of the older board games.
Oh, I didn't even know there was one. I'm not surprised that
there's
is one.
plenty. But I think we also had Pokemon Monopoly. That was,
Pokemon Monopoly.
yeah. There's also, I enjoy the card game. Like actually playing the card game, not just the collection aspect.
Could never get into it.
Yeah.
Never get into it.
I liked it.
I also had no idea how it worked, and I don't think any of the kids that I went to school with had any idea how it worked either.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like we literally just yelled at each other. I use this move, and so now you have this much health. Well, I use this move, and then you have this much health. And then it came down to just like, this is boring. How? There's no. We just look at who has the bigger number, and that determines who's gonna win.
I mean, yeah.
Wow, that guy died before he even appeared.
lot of things are like that, I think. But I mean, I also grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh though, because, well, I mean, that's the reason why I didn't really play the Pokemon one for that much longer, because the Yu-Gi-Oh came out.
There's no pot of greed in Pokemon.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was super entertaining with the anime and all that, so I kind of felt more drawn to that. And I think the anime is actually probably what made me not like Pokemon as much, because it got really repetitive.
I totally get that.
Yeah,
I totally get that.
I just couldn't really connect to it.
Because I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched that show too.
Yeah.
And it was more interesting.
Yeah.
It was just a more interesting presentation to just see it played as a game.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
That said, I did watch the Pokemon anime a lot too. But
yeah, I mean, I tried it, but can't play a Pikachu face down to try and bait your enemy into triggering your trap card. Yeah.
I defeated my Metapod.
I mean, well, seriously though, there were a lot more strategies and things with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh is an actual strategy game.
Yeah,
there's actual, you are actually like planning stuff and setting things up. Pokemon, and this goes into like the games as well, and I don't think we talked about this. I think it was an off-stream conversation that we had, but we were talking about how Pokemon is paper, rock, scissors.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, I don't give a shit. It does not. When people start talking about their fucking like IVs and all that other bullshit and everything, it's it's just kind of like none of that matters, because my fire type is always gonna beat your grass type no matter what. You can level the shit out of it all you want. You've been carrying that Venusaur with you since Pokemon Blue. It doesn't matter. It's still going to die in one hit from a fire move.
Yeah.
So it's
it is.
Like there's nothing. There's no depth to it at all.
Yeah. And I feel like the depth that people have drawn from it is purely through like the fact that anybody can open up a spreadsheet and add depth to anything. Like the degree to which that they've like tried to iterate on everything is like, okay guys, you're going too far. There's no way that all of this was intentional, and you guys know it. Mm-hmm. That's the way that I feel about when people get really, really serious about Pokemon, and it's fine. It's fine for you to do that, but I'm just not there. I'm not there with you. Like,
yeah, it's like, do you think Game Freak put that much thought into it, or were you thinking this will be good to sell some more toys?
Well, it's just like, How much thought do you think these people are capable of if this is how the games still look and play? Like, that's like they've been kept
Take
this
that,
way.
Nintendo.
Like, well, it's not even Nintendo's fault. It's Game Freak's fault. So it's just
No,
like they're.
yeah, but you're totally right. You're
It's
totally
just-
right, though.
How intentional do you think these people are? If
Yeah,
like that,
that
if
there
this,
have been no meaningful changes in the last 30 years.
like, okay, well, I mean, I would go so far as to say I'm glad that they do try to add different things in there, like the mega evolutions and the weird dances and all that. They do stuff with the
I mean, kind.
they do stuff with trying to make it different each
The
time.
problem, yeah.
But-
the problem though is that those differences are so small for the amount of time it takes to get there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And in the case of something like the mega evolutions, those are basically cutscenes. Like they don't even, you know, they are just kind of. It's like once you trigger that thing, you're basically guaranteed to like win whatever fight you're doing.
Mhm.
Because even at the end of the day, it doesn't matter when you do these mega evolutions. Is it the right type against the other? You know, like
Yeah.
it still ultimately comes down to that paper rock scissors thing. It never grows beyond that. They just keep putting additional fluff on top of it, but none of it changes the core of the combat. You know, there's no reason to engage with it any more meaningful strategy viewpoint or whatever, because there isn't one there. It is always going to be superseded by type to type.
Yeah. Okay, Scout 7. We got one at 7.
Sick.
It's
We're
taking a
also
bit.
making a shit ton of money in here, so
Yeah, true.
we're
but
getting
no, it's
basically
just-
$1,000 per fight.
And honestly, this is not even to say like, oh, I hate the Pokemon franchise and everything that comes out of it sucks or
course
whatever.
not.
It's just
Yeah.
like the time in which I would have grown up with it was filled with other things that were better. That's it. that's just all it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I mean, I still can only tell you like the original 151.
yeah,
You know, like that original generation. Like once you get past that, it's just kind of like I can't keep up with all this stuff. And that was true even when I was in the right age bracket for it.
and what's unfortunate is that
it's-
I know that there's a lot of cases where you can be sort of pigeonholed into being like, oh, you only care about the nostalgic part of this thing, so you must only care about that or whatever. But this
Mhm.
is a case where there's a lot of people on the side of understanding that those were the good times.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of people who do enjoy some of the new stuff as well. They're very patient people, and very understanding people who will stick with the franchise no matter what. And good for them. But
Yeah.
I'm not one
they're-
of them. I'm just not there.
But there are also a lot of those longtime fans who have been doing it for a long time who want it to be better.
Yeah.
You know, who will say it's just kind of like, oh, for fuck's sake, like why haven't you made these games? Why aren't you making them more interesting? Why aren't you doing more with them? You know, and unfortunately, that seems to come out mostly in people complaining that there's not a full
Mm,
6,000 deep Pokedex in every single game.
yeah. Well,
Which is just like, I mean, at a certain point, you just have to come to terms with the fact that that is just a lot of work to do.
yeah. There's just too many.
But it is a self-made problem as
Can't
well.
they just stop making more? Like, how many Pokemon is enough, truly?
No, exactly. But
Because I
exactly.
feel like they've kind of reached it. Aren't they over 1,000?
we did a thing at my rehearsal yesterday. We do a little warm-up game where we go around the circle challenging each person to name 3 things.
Mhm.
three whatevers. It can be like, all right, name 3 breakfast cereals, and everyone counts off as they name them.
Mm-hmm.
And one we had was name your 3 favorite Pokemon, and the person who went said 3 names, and I didn't recognize a single one of them.
Yeah, I 100% believe it.
And it was just, and it wasn't even like, oh, I bet if you show me a picture, I would know what that one was. I mean, truly, I did not know the name at all. And it was just kind of like, what the hell is the point of this? Like, at a certain point, bag of trash and someone's lost keys in 3rd gen were peak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once we started turning them into key rings and living swords, it's just like, well, where is there to go from here?
Only up.
Only.
It's just, there's
only so many ways to draw a space ferret.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
Which is
just,
what most of them are.
We're out of animals. We're out of ideas. We're out of like anything.
Yeah.
So it's just like
They need to start being like 4th dimensional eldritch horrors. They need to be formless masses.
And then my
that
other
humans can't
issue is just
understand.
like, are they now simply just going by types and catering to all the people who are like super into the gameplay, being like, okay, we need like a fairy dragon type, and then just like working backwards from there? Or I don't know. And then at that point, it's like,
how close are we to having like triple types happening at
Oh,
this point?
imagine imagine the craziness that will happen in the spreadsheets at this point.
Oh yeah. yeah Pokepedia is gonna implode.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's
Sorry, Bulbapedia.
yeah, true.
Sorry,
Bulbapedia.
Pokepedia would have made too much sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's another thing though. There's probably one of those. It's just not as popular.
It's not as well, yeah.
Yeah. That's probably the first thing they went with. Or, well, there's a lot of cases where a site will become the known thing for it, but there will have been other attempts made. And I think that's probably one of those cases where there's no way nobody thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you over
Hanzo
on him?
claims that some of the newer gen designs are good, but the ratio is skewed. So we're gonna put that to the test.
I don't. I don't know. I mean, I have no reason to think otherwise, I guess. Also, I keep resetting the enemy by accident. Like, you can just summon another one in the middle of a battle, and it just despawns the other one. Oh, whoops. Randolph is about to die for no reason. I mean, not no reason. There's a reason. Let me use your MP. Heal yourself. Also, I think... All right. Are we going to have to say define good design? Because
I mean that's I think that's gonna be part of this challenge.
yeah, because I get it. I get it to a degree, but I don't know.
All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna go one by one through all 120 of these. You ready?
Oh, I'm more than ready. So ready, in fact. Perfect.
Switch this over. There we go. Oh shit. So the problem is that I have to use the delay.
Oh yeah,
looking
you have
at
no
your
buckler.
stream.
Okay.
All right, I think that is going to line it up. There we go. All right.
Okay. Weed
All right,
cat.
Okay, so we have one vote for Weed Cat.
Sure. I guess.
Weed Cat and Weed Cat's evolution. Meowscarada. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. There's 2 elements to this, right?
Yeah.
It is It is both the design and the name. Like the name also has to be cool. I will say,
Why?
Meowscarada is a pretty good name.
Okay.
I'll grant them that.
Fair enough.
Florigato, clever. It's a clever pun, but I don't know. I don't know how much weight that is carrying.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I mean, it's an all right name.
Fuecoco.
I don't like that thing.
I don't think I do either. And oh God, talking about like what makes good design. Look at how fucking over-designed its evolution is.
I don't think I've ever seen that thing.
The Skeledirge. Like, what the hell is even going on in this picture? There's so much shit to look at. Is this scaling this in the wrong direction?
I mean, it looks
There.
it looks okay. I don't really like Quaxley either.
Quaxley seems okay. See, the problem, like Quaxley and Fuecoco, like the starters are all. This is going to be a weird thing to level as a criticism against Pokemon of all things. They look like they are going for anime characters. They look like they are going for like anime sidekick character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
have the
the mascot look.
Yes.
Yeah.
They all want to be the next mascot.
Yeah.
Quaxley's maybe the worst of those. With
yeah.
Like the hair swoop and like the big blue eyes and everything. It's just kind of like.
I don't know that I'm there with that one.
Okay. Now, Lechonk. All right. I'm gonna grant Hanzo. Hanzo might be right. Lechonk might be the single best name of a Pokemon I've ever seen.
True. That is a good name.
I will grant that.
That is a pretty good one.
But Onkaloni or is it Onkaloni, Onkalon?
I couldn't tell you.
Bad evolution. Tarantula, barely a pun, literally a spider. And its evolution also looks stupid.
That looks terrible. That actually looks
real bad. that is like some that's like sub Power World looking shit.
Yeah.
Miss what you were saying at the fire starter, but if you don't like it at the first stage, I want nothing to do with. Well, I got bad news for you, Hanzo. All right.
Bad
okay.
news.
Let's speed through some of these and just see.
You know what's funny though? The ones that you just chose to speed through, the ones you just chose to speed through look actually good though. Kind of.
You think the ones that I sped through look good?
Yeah. That
you
thing.
Think Lockix?
Well, I don't know what that was, but Pommy looks.
Sorry, it's hard to know where this window is kind of catching.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? The more I look at that thing's face, I don't really like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Tommy,
these are just mice.
Fido looks cute, I guess.
Mousehold is a good pun, but why is your one Pokemon 3 Pokemon?
I mean, they've been doing that since Ditto.
That's the
Doug Trio or whatever.
Yeah, Diglett and Doug Trio.
Yeah.
It's just what's that? I think you should leave. That one egg was 12 eggs.
Yeah, Magnuson. Yeah, like they've always been like one thing, three things.
Like a half a dozen eggs.
Yeah. So yeah, they've always done that.
Squawkabilly, again, another good pun. Kind of a dumb design. I appreciate them for leaning into.
Why is he
the stupid on
beelining towards Mandolph every time? I tire of the grind.
You can stop anytime you want to.
I'm stopping.
I'm
gonna go outside and save.
There's literally no way. These This is just straight up just Minecraft
Yeah.
characters.
That's
The fuck is going on at Nintendo? Or Game Freak or whoever's responsible for this. I don't even care.
I'm not
That
too
punch
sure.
seems far-fetched to me. All right, no. No. You don't get any more, Hanzo. No, absolutely not.
But that's literally them,
we're
though.
We're not having a pun off here.
We're
doing science.
They've been doing this from the beginning, is what's being said. I think, like, they always do. I don't know. They get a few in there, but Tadbulb.
What is this?
That's
Mega Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say
X7 looking ass.
that's literally just a Mega Man enemy. Are they just gonna scroll down and one of them is just gonna be named Bionicle? Like, like it just feels like they're taking. I don't know. Like.
A lot of just actual
okay,
dogs. Just
that's
straight up dogs.
Okay, that's literally just a dog.
There are so
Dog with hair.
many.
Dog with hair.
Another dog by way of gremlin.
All right, you know what? Bramblin. Sure.
Bramblin is just tumbleweed.
it's a
God
tumbleweed. Yup. Like
this. Okay, so they.
Okay.
They've just recolored
Regional Tentacruel, I guess. Toad Scroll. Clever.
Regional Krabby. What the hell is going on in the Scovelin?
That's pretty freaky, actually. But
finally.
Wait, no, those are red peppers.
Finally, actual dung beetle, just straight up. What a great metaphor. Just pushing shit around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sparthra is God. See, yeah, like some of these.
How many Pokemon is that?
They're just really over designed.
I feel like I've vaguely seen that one, but that just seems like normal Pokemon carrying hammer.
I don't know. I don't know that I'm allowed to say the name of this one.
Actually, I think you would be allowed to say that, not me. But you know, that's
It's Wiglet Wednesday, everybody.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, we need navigation again. I'm in the horse room.
No, we don't. There's literally just the only pass that you can't take in this one.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's right. They said nothing of note.
Remember, there's nothing worth looking at.
Nothing worth looking at. Giant horse, nothing worth looking at.
Forget that you've never seen such a horse. Not worth looking at.
Can I talk with the horse? No, I cannot. And if you look in the room, it says there's nothing unusual when there is a giant horse in here.
Oh God, this game is broken. Doesn't know what it has.
Yeah.
Dog with candle on head.
Oh yeah, unlock spell. What am I thinking? Just
literally a flamingo. Literally a flamingo.
Oh yeah, no,
Literally a
yeah,
flamingo.
yeah.
And its name.
Flamigo.
Flamigo. What the?
Are they just gonna name one of them Bird? Because that's about where they're at, I think.
I'm just disappointed at this point.
I mean, I was disappointed years ago, and that was with the first generation. So you know, I'm just not a Pokemon person.
Screamtail. That's a good name for a Pokemon that looks like a Jigglypuff.
Yeah. What are those?
We're like naming these things like again, like we are verging into Mega Man territory, like with some of these names. What did they
Special
do to
boss
my boy,
Pokemon?
What did they do to my boy Magneton? What did they do? What did they do? This? What is this Sandy shot?
I guess.
What the fuck is?
Okay, no, I think they are. Yeah, they're like boss versions.
Is he having a midlife crisis?
Gonna get a Harley.
I went and got tattoos.
We just one-shotted something. I didn't even see what it was. Cool.
Iron versions of these guys. This is they. Oh no! They added mimics to Pokemon. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I feel like I was playing a game that just had a bunch of mimics in it for no reason.
I am still shocked that there are no mimics in Elden Ring. I cannot believe that they released that game and did not put a single mimic in there.
How? How's that possible?
I don't know. I still like take a swing at every
I mean,
treasure
it's just
chest.
instinctual at this point.
It's just pure muscle memory.
Oh. What was I in the menu for? Oh, unlock again.
Well. That was, I believe, all of Gen 9 that we just scrolled through.
Why are they even 9?
I
don't know.
120 in that generation, but it sure doesn't feel like 120. But I feel like Lechonk is the only actual winner.
I agree.
Best Pokemon Gen 9 is this stupid looking pig that probably has no moves. Probably has.
Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing. It's just like they stick everybody with like stuff like that.
Classification hog Pokemon. Oh. But look at this version of the artwork of what it evolves into. What is this? What's with the? All right. Okay. All right. Pokemon, you got weird.
I mean, again, there's all sorts of people in the world.
There's one Pokemon for everyone.
I am not one of those people. It's just, if it didn't connect with me, it didn't. Yeah, no, it's been weird for a long time. But if it didn't connect with me, like I feel like it's not gonna do it in the 9th generation of it. It's not gonna be like.
Definitely not.
I don't feel like there's a 9th anything that I've liked.
Yeah.
Just sequence wise, like the 9th season of something. Like, can you name a good 9th season?
No.
Probably not. There's a good 6th season, probably.
Mega Man 9, not very good.
Yeah. 9th iteration of. Oh yeah, you know what? Although, does that count? Because there were some in between. It's not the 9th Final Fantasy. But Final Fantasy 9 is good.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I think but the Final Fantasy ones that's kind of different though, because those they're not sequels.
Yeah, they're not sequels.
Like sequential sequels. I think that's the delineation to make here.
Yeah, true. It's the 9th one, but it's not the 9th story of the same characters.
Right. It is the 9th game in the series, or it is the 9th game in the franchise. It is not.
Yeah.
We are not still following. Could you imagine if we were still following the tale of Fighter and Mage?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it would work.
Or excuse me, R.Mage.
Red.
Pokemon technically aren't either. Well, yeah, but you see, the difference is that every story in the Pokemon games is the same. It's always the same.
And that's where you'd get argued with, that's for sure.
I'm sure I would.
It sounds like you care a lot about that fact. But
it's one of my criticisms of it. It's
no
one,
matter
it is again one of my criticisms of it. Is
no matter how many people
enough.
though will tell you that, oh man, black and white is where it really gets good or whatever, then it's like, okay, well, do I just play that one then? Like, do I just ignore everything else?
This room contains a weird atmosphere.
Okay. So they didn't say that one about the one with the horse?
There's an air of discomfort, as if two men have been arguing about a thing meant for children for a long time and people aren't sure how to feel about it anymore.
True. Anyway, Digimon is it's hard to enter that same conversation, unfortunately. Because they are very different. Oh, I hate these things. I'm leaving. Bye. I think that room contained a weird atmosphere. But no, I hate
some party guys behind. You left some party guys behind.
No, they got paralyzed. Yeah. Are you good now? Okay, you're good. But no. I was just going to say I hate saying them in the same sentence because they only got compared so much because of their names. But it's a case where I did grow up with Digimon, and I do recognize that there's a lot wrong with that too. Especially game wise, the games were all over the place. A lot of them were not very good. And the anime was really good for a while and then just went really, really weird places. And then maybe just recently there were seasons that were good again, but it took it a long time. And then now they've started going on the nostalgia, the nostalgia thing of like remaking the old series and making characters older and making a series with that. And it's like, okay, but that is basically a tacit acknowledgement of the fact that the series went off the rails in the middle and then they had to bring it back. So
sure,
it is hard to give it the same universal recommendation, even though I know that I like it. But it's just like I have to be very specific about, oh, which Digimon game do you like? Well, the third one's really good. And the Rumble Arena one where you fight each other, that one's really good. But World 1 is a nightmare. World 2 is a slow nightmare. World 4 is a completely unrelated game where they gave a bunch of Digimon weapons.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's actually really fun, I think, but nobody really sees it as a Digimon game because it's not. So it could have been anything. I heard Cyber Sleuth is good, yeah.
The best intro to give anyone to getting into Digimon, of course, is the Brazilian version of the anime's opening.
Well, of course. Absolutely, yes. Which, unfortunately, I have heard. But
unfortunately.
Well,
it's amazing.
I can't hear anymore. After having heard it.
It's absolutely astonishing.
I lost my hearing. But but there's interesting bits about Digimon for sure. It's just most of the time I have to understand it is going back in time, and it is a time when I had not experienced as many stories. That is
sure.
Just the one-to-one of like
that's gonna affect anything though.
Oh,
That's not unique to Digimon, I don't think.
wait a minute.
What did you do?
This is a puzzle. Why is it saying that there's nothing of note? Am I in the wrong castle?
So the thought had crossed my mind that maybe
Am I just in the wrong castle?
I don't know that you're in the wrong castle. I think that they lied about the part where there was only one path for you to take, and I just missed when you would have gone in another direction.
So it doesn't mention anything about this puzzle?
I don't see anything in here about switches.
All right. Well, I think I'm just in the wrong castle then. Cool.
Well, no, because we definitely went into the room where there's like the two switches on the left and right. Like that's how we started, right?
Yeah.
So that is correct. And we're in the eastern part of the marsh. So this has got to be the right location. I think there may have just been a path that you took through here that I didn't catch or didn't see.
Okay.
It just says that there's only one path for you to take. So, well, here's the thing. If we will know right away if we're in the right place, because the first instruction here is to go up 3 times. So I feel like if we jump back to the beginning of this, if we exit out of here and then jump back in.
Okay. Which I'm okay with. Actually, I'm gonna say
nothing else. We got a bunch of like XP and money and stuff from going through all that.
Yeah, it's true.
We didn't
I mean,
run into anything too difficult. So.
it has to be the right one because we did the grind thing on there.
Hanzo, are you looking at the? Hanzo might be looking at the Brazilian.
Yeah, I think so.
She's not a random lady. She's your guide into the world of Digimon.
It is.
See how amused and befuddled she is by everything. She is completely bewildered.
Oh yeah, that is the one.
The opening
where they just like cut a person.
They just green screen a random woman onto top of the sequence.
It is a choice.
It's terrific.
For sure.
It's terrific.
Hold on.
I'm still upset that we couldn't spam it enough to get Nian to watch it when she was going down that.
Oh yeah.
That Digimon hole. It was like Roboto and I like screaming at her. It's like, you gotta watch this. She just never spotted it.
Maybe just another random in the media share will do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I have the means now where I can just straight up
True.
Just directly message her.
That is
Watch
now
this.
the case. You must watch this.
That wouldn't be a breach of trust at all.
All right.
Okay,
That
right
face
switch.
is working again. Almost left. Oh. Almost thought it was fighting. Up.
And up again. Okay, now left.
Okay, so I went immediately right and out of the room. So
Okay,
apparently
so
there's
maybe
just...
there's just a lot more. There's maybe just a lot more to this castle that they just say is
Oh yeah,
necessary.
almost like there's not one path. Like...
They straight up lied. They straight
Okay.
up lied. No wonder they didn't see the horse.
Yeah. So it's just like...
Sorry, did you just go up again?
Yeah.
Okay, and then left again. There we go.
Okay.
There she is.
So there's not one path.
There's not one path. God damn it.
Okay.
Listen, there are only 2 guides for this game, and one of them is the one that's just walls of text. So
Yeah.
this has been the better walkthrough thus far, but they fucked this part.
Yeah, they did.
I think this is the same princess that we just talked. Yeah, is this still Princess Hadka?
I think so.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, no,
this is
that's a different one.
That was Princess Hordka that we saw. This is Princess Hadka.
Right.
Okay.
Meaning she's 25, I guess. Go ahead and read. I can't read.
So you came to Drakkhen Island to save the humans? Let me just turn around. You're probably wondering why I've called you all here today. Watch me whip. Watch me nay nay.
Oh no.
Just use
Like-
the speak on her, please.
I just,
I can't
just
watch this fucking animation.
these are wild idle animations just for every single one of these dragons.
Have you watched Smiling Friends?
No, I have not.
Okay. There is a certain energy to these animations that is shared by that cartoon.
Okay. Well, that is a rousing endorsement if I've ever heard one.
I love Smiling Friends.
I believe you.
I think Smiling Friends is fantastic. It is one of the things. It is one of the only shows I can think of in a long time that I think is genuinely very funny.
Hmm.
I also am aware that it is a specific type of humor for sure. I don't know how much like Psychic Pebbles stuff and like Newgroundsy type stuff you watched back in the day.
Believe it or
but if you're
not, not very much.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, if you're familiar with like Psychic Pebbles and you know Zach Cadle is his name, if you're familiar with his work and on stuff, seeing it evolve into what it is now, I think is very exciting and funny. I think if you didn't see that stuff and you weren't kind of in that circle, it might be a little bit of a harder sell. I just appreciate that they just fully commit to their bullshit. They fully commit to how stupid and wacky can this be? Okay, let's go even further.
Yeah. I do feel like that is definitely a type of show. I'm not exactly sure it's my type of show, but I mean, if I see it and I like it, then I'll like it.
Yeah. Welcome, humans. I am I reign over water.
Oh.
Also, I lead the members of the 9th tier.
Oh.
Hodka came the other day and spoke to me of you. She has a terrible voice. I'm pleased that I am able to help you. The threat hanging over your world in the new Genesis is very grave. We need everyone to battle the Prince of Fire.
Oh, okay. Like
Help me
slapping
go
people.
destroy Hodkin at his abode.
Adobe?
Otherwise, he will join forces with the fire troops. And then together they will attack me. At all costs, their attack must be thwarted. You must get his gem away from him and return here. That's right. You're going to be doing a lot of backtracking.
Oh,
We of the
crazy.
9th tier will unite behind you. And before you ask, of course I can teleport. I just choose not to.
Oh, I think the cops are coming after her.
We got 9th tier.
Nice.
I'll give you this weapon. Use it well. We again wish for this to end. Police was called for
Okay.
that performance. Excuse the hell out of me.
Let's see.
How very dare you?
What weapon did they? Was that a literal thing that she was saying,
I'm
or
here
is
as
she?
a guest. Giving time, free entertainment for you.
But think of it also
Dare
this way.
criticize one of the 3 voices I can do?
You can do 4. Come on.
Disrespect. Absolute disrespect.
4.5, maybe.
I don't know how you do this with your community, Valeno.
Oh, I just never change my voice. That's how I do it. It doesn't matter what the character looks like or is like at all. I just don't change my voice. It's like, oh,
It's
new
me,
character.
Princess Hordka.
New character
It's me,
time.
Prince Hagden.
That's yeah. No, I do like to. I suppose narration is more suited to what I do, but I
Yeah.
don't. This is why I have people coming in and reading out the characters for me. Like, this is kind of like,
You need people who are willing to make themselves look ridiculous
yeah.
and do goofy voices for you.
It has been really nice for
I'm happy to
Tavern Talk.
facilitate that.
Mhm.
I do it on my own channel all the time. If you think I don't know how stupid I sound, I'll have you know, Illich and your like, I am 8 steps ahead of you. Okay.
Is there anything else? Oh,
After your conversation with Hordka, no, that's not no.
Hagka.
Oh, right. Okay, I was reading the top of this section when I should be reading the bottom. Okay. She will tell you she spoke to Hordka and that they need your help defeating the fire troops led by Prince Drakkhen. Go kill Hordkin because he is getting ready to join the fire. She will then give you a dragon cuirass and sword if you have enough inventory space.
What?
Shit.
Are you kidding me?
Check,
Who got
was
it?
Mandolf? I don't know. Oh no! Did we talk to her with Titania?
Oh no. Do I have to come back and get that again?
Can you talk to her again? Can you dump something? Like pass something off of Titania to someone else?
Yeah,
like
let me
Mandolf's
just
holding
give all
nothing.
this stuff.
Or just switch to the character who just has the lease, who's just holding the lease.
Yeah. Hold on.
And talk to her again.
You better be able to. This is so stupid.
I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay.
Okay, said take this weapon.
Well, she said the line again.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
Dragon
Oh,
sword,
thank
dragon
God.
curse. Okay, good. More cups.
I heard him that time.
Main road problems. Okay, well, you didn't tell me. So is the dragon sword the best sword in the game? I'm just
It
a
is the
guess.
best sword in the game.
Okay. So I got the saber basically for nothing.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, but you can just put the saber on somebody else now.
yeah, I mean, I can put the saber on scout maybe. Well, I've got all these cuirasses, but
Could always get rid of that buckler you're not using.
sure. Actually, I'll give it to Mandolf because Mandolf has no buckler right now. Technically, could use a dragon sword, but that would be kind of a waste.
Power cuirass is better than the heavy cuirass, by the way.
What'd you say?
Power cuirass is better than heavy.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how many power cuirasses we're rocking. If there's a heavy we can get rid of, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably. But yeah, I'll stick all the good stuff on. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I remember that armor.
Titania looking like a fucking Gundam.
Yeah. Transforming. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Exciting menu navigation. Oh no.
So Titania still doesn't have enough room? What the fuck is going on?
I feel like every item is multiplying every single time I look at it.
Yeah.
Wait, can you actually talk to her multiple times and get multiple?
That would be amazing. Fucking
Surely it would have mentioned it.
try it. I say try it.
I'll try it. Or maybe she only repeats that part of the line if. I'll give you this weapon. Did they? Okay, no.
Okay.
They're not that dumb. They could have been.
Okay, they thought about it.
They could have been. I would not have minded. All right. Actually, last item shuffling for right now, at least. My goodness. So I take it we don't have any other business here because the other path in the singular path castle is nothing.
Oh, did she give us a dragon cuirass?
Yeah, that's what.
Okay, we did get that as well.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
that's what
what,
the thing is wearing right now.
Mm.
Gotcha. Okay. Nothing else for you to do here unless you want to build up your character's levels from the enemies at the entrance. There's also a
Yeah.
passage to the right.
Oh.
There is also a passage to the right of the room above the entrance.
Oh.
However, there's nothing worth seeing or doing here.
Okay. Okay.
Actively robbing people with the best visual in the entire game.
Yeah. There's no way the
An actual villain wrote this.
guide needs to be rewritten to mention the horse.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this guy an email. When did he write this guide? 2005. All right, guess what? You're about to get a 20-year-old wake-up call.
This person could be dead, like within that amount of time. I think it's very possible. Like they could have just completely left this planet. Where do we go now?
We're gonna go back to the Drawbridge Castle, which I believe is the one in the top right.
Thank goodness.
I think. Let's see.
Wait. Well, that doesn't have anything. So it's the lower left, I think.
No. We're going back to. Wait, we're going back to Prince Hagen.
Oh. Wasn't that the first one?
Hang on.
Oh wait, no, I think we just go south.
I'm sorry. We're going to Hortkin.
Oh, okay. Hortkin
Now it's
is
time
the
to
first
kill
one.
Hortkin and take his out. Head back to his castle. Okay, so which one is Hortkin's?
Hortkin was the first one that we went to
Was it?
in the game. I'm pretty sure. Because as I think about it, I do remember going.
Yeah, Hortkin's castle is the first one.
Yeah.
So Hortkin was also a bad guy? I can't keep this story straight.
What story?
Exactly.
At this point?
I mean, exactly though.
Like we're going
Like,
around talking to dragons.
Who all look the same, and all of their names are basically the same as well. This
Okay,
is
I didn't say they all looked the same. That was him.
Tony about to essay this man over 20. Don't think I won't. Nah, my social anxiety would never let me.
Yeah, after all, he can't answer. He's dead.
If anything, I will. You gotta stop putting this man in a grave that we don't know exists.
I think we bumped into some of the graves in this place.
Although when I search for his name, nothing comes up except for music stores.
Well, I mean, I would certainly hope so.
I guess I can search for his email address and see where he's.
Okay, could you just not?
Oh, apparently he also wrote a walkthrough for Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction.
Oh, thank goodness.
He wrote the item list.
Hey, Jobez is level 7.
Let's go.
Heal Major.
Hey. Things are happening.
Gotta be sharp.
They also wrote a best weapons FAQ for Star Ocean's second story.
Oh.
That was as of 2013.
Hey.
So there's now an 11-year difference.
Mm-hmm. That's more Science of Life, I think.
That is.
No.
Ah,
We're not doing this.
Attacked
We
by
are
the
not
gremlin
doing
monster.
this. Not feeding this
I don't know,
thing
maybe
after
it's
12. No. I'm not risking it. What do you mean maybe? Like you get one-shotted.
There's one of those. There's one of those things hanging around out
I mean,
here. Did you save when we left the castle?
Yes. Multiple times.
So we're fine.
No. We're going to no and that one. Okay. Wandering merchant. Okay. Let's sell every single item in this game.
We got back up to $80,000.
Yeah. Probably off that one room.
So that's all right. Why am I getting ASMR out of this fucking? What is going on with the audio all of a sudden? It is now.
Huh? What happened?
Crackle. It's Crackle Song.
Oh, that's the Discord thing. It
Does it not?
just says that. It's not on
So
stream.
I'm only experiencing that.
Yeah, you're only experiencing that.
Cool. All right. Well, you all have fun. I'm just gonna sit here and.
Heavy curious. You can just turn it down. What would you otherwise be hearing? This guy going,
I
like,
mean, I'd love that.
Okay.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite song in the game.
Yeah.
Second only, of course, to the battle theme.
Uh-huh. Do love the battle theme.
Look at
I
that
sold
sword.
something
Yeah.
indiscriminately.
I don't know if it was what you wanted to.
I don't remember what it was.
I didn't have time to catch what it was, but
I
it wasn't
didn't
the
see it.
short sword, so I don't know what it could have possibly been.
Whatever. It's gone now.
Oh, the audio has fixed itself, and now
Okay.
I can hear the music as it was intended.
Mm-hmm. Thank goodness. You can get rid of. We can drop one of these long swords. I don't care. Power Cuirass. There's still a possibility. Okay. You know what? No, I'm hoarding now. I'm just hoarding.
For what?
There's, like, it's just like, why?
Sell shit.
Yeah. There's no reason. Like, I'm starting to think, well, what if this breaks though? Then we need. I'm just thinking like my mom.
And then I'll buy you another one, honey.
Yeah. No. There's no reason. And the swords don't break, so there's no reason for that one either. Saber's fine. Long swords are fine. Mandolph should not have a power helmet. Okay, items. Surely we picked up something dumb. Maybe.
Did he have two separate stacks of MP font?
Yeah, they don't stack together. I did not know that.
Okay.
It's real weird there, but it's just like I bought two of them thinking, well, I'll probably need these potions, and then now it just is stacks of 7 and 7.
Two different. God, weird.
Okay, we're getting rid of this war ring anyway. Apparently these drop pretty frequently. All right, so there's another saber.
Another saber.
I don't think I'm gonna get that though. Items. Yeah, I just won't buy anything. If there's something else around, then maybe. But I already have the best sword in the game and the second best sword in the game, so no reason to bend over backwards for that. I mean, I could also just stand here for a bit and see if he just wanders back and reloads the items. Because that is very possible. By the way, I think after all the backtracking, we just go to the fire area. And then there's 2 castles there, and then that's the end of the game. Okay, Hyper Helmet, Hyper Greave, Hyper Shield.
I believe you are correct.
Yeah, just if I remember correctly.
I think there's 3 castles to go to.
Okay.
We're about to do this one, and then we have to go into the desert. Then we go kill another person. Oh god, we have to go to the desert and then go all the way back to the North Castle.
Oh boy.
And then back into the marsh again. God, it's just...
Maybe this is not the finale.
If you drew the character pathing in this game,
I'm taking
it would just
finale
be a
out
bunch
of the title.
Scribbles. It would.
I'm taking finale
Yes.
out of the title.
Keep it going. 3 more streams of this game. Never not finishing Drakkhen.
We'll finish it next time. I'm not stopping now.
It's gonna be the finale of part 2, is what we meant.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a final season part 2.
It's
the
great
Redux.
because we're gonna have like just enough game left to do like half an hour. It's going to be exactly like how we finished Mega Man X8. It's going to be just the shortest amount of time. It's just the final boss
And you know what?
fight.
I don't even mind that. Honestly.
I don't either. You know I fucking love doing this with you.
Yeah,
it's just more of it's just so funny how we could just never really just like nail like a good like halfway point.
There's I thought maybe.
Hanzo, do you want more challenge runs? Do you want more of this?
Yeah, Drakkhen randomizer.
More of this.
Drakkhen randomizer.
The game already is one.
Yeah. I was gonna say everything seems pretty random already.
Make a Drakkhen mod that puts all those unicorns everywhere. That's what I want.
I think the end.
You've never even seen such a horse? Yes, you have now.
Yeah. Have you seen this horse? Okay.
We have to. I will say, we have to kill one of these.
We will.
Constellation monsters.
We will eventually.
Over the course
But
of this playthrough.
not now.
It's the one thing that I do want to see happen.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I want to see happen.
We will bring down the stars. Oh, by the way, I just want to inform you of something.
Okay.
So, never mind. Never mind. We have to, to deal with a wireframe monster first, I guess. All right. But here's the thing that I was going to inform you of.
Uh-huh.
That.
Whoa! Hold that thought! Oh my
That.
god, look at all the frames of animation it has!
Yeah.
That kicks ass!
Yeah. If you bump into the graves, you just find a wolf head just in the ground.
Such a good monster design. I love that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hanzo, I'm with you. Yeah, sudden new favorite character just unlocked.
Yeah, no, there's more, there's layers. Okay, guys, stop. Like, something I think I will never get used to about this game is just the 3 fights in a row while turning the camera.
Yeah.
Like, okay, there's no reason.
It's hard to
be
tell
here.
which I like more. Do I like the fights that happen when you're turning the camera, or do I like the fights that happen when you're just opening a menu?
Yeah.
It's a tough
Personally, menu fights probably the favorite.
pick. Yeah.
Or the ones where you can't do a fight because characters will drown next to you. Those are probably my favorites. Oh, okay. I think we're kitted out to the point where most things seem to be dying really easily now.
I mean, that dragon sword is doing us a lot of favors, I'm sure.
I think so. Okay, you know what? We're gonna try. Wait, no, that's a different one.
Is it different? Is it different, or is it just because it's light outside we can just see it differently?
No, I don't think it had like the whiskers. Oh, never mind.
Okay, that was way easier. Yeah, it wasn't doing any damage to us.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Okay, fine. Maybe I won't preemptively run away from monsters anymore because we do have a character with the best armor in the game, but
And
I also
sword.
don't want it to break.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, coming across another dragon curse is going to be kind of a pain in the ass, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I guess maybe eventually we'll just be able to buy them. Possibly. I mean, where did she get hers? It's not like she's a dragon or something.
Oh my god.
Wait, couldn't
I
technically...
remember this music.
Well, yeah, now it's nostalgic. But no, I was just going to say, isn't any cuirass that any of them wears a dragon cuirass?
You mean as far as like the lore
You know,
of this world goes?
Like by the fact that they're dragons.
I mean, yeah, but we're not.
I mean, yeah.
We're humans.
So so how does it become a dragon cuirass is what I'm saying.
Once a
Like-
dragon wears one.
So a dragon can put on a regular tank top. You give that to a human, it's a dragon cuirass.
And now it's a dragon tent. Yeah.
All right.
What's hard to understand about this? If going to that grave, does it spawn into the dog head?
Does it? Oh, they do it during the day. Huh? Okay.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that 90s trapper keeper sticker looking motherfucker.
Yeah. Got 2 of those inside of me.
It also has unique. It also. It also has unique sound effects for it and everything.
Yeah.
It's, man,
They're howling.
we suddenly found where the budget went.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not the upkeep of the FPS.
Imagine how, imagine how good that looks on the FM town handy. What was it called? Town.
The town handy. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there was that personally, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
yeah, the whatever that thing was. Okay, it's so weird. It's just like there's
Towns
spots.
Marty. I was not that far
Towns
off.
Marty. You were far off. But okay, I'm just gonna save randomly here in case. Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this castle. Wandering merchant? Okay. See, it feels like we hit a point where now the merchants are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Saber again. And no heart.
Yeah, we.
Maybe that was just the only heart in the game. We just
almost like
it.
we should have gotten that instead of the saber that we were gonna.
Yeah, inevitably find out. Yeah, I mean, this is the first area, so I'm not like using this to scale how powerful we are. Sure. I guess, but it does mean something's changed.
Yeah, the dragon sword has a power ranking of 80.
80.
The saber is 56.
My goodness.
It is the biggest between the dragon sword has the biggest leap in power differential between all of the other weapons.
So
because longsword to saber is only 12. Every other weapon is a difference of 12. Dragon sword is a difference of 24.
What's crazy is that this is basically the weapon that I must have used when I was a kid to one-shot the final boss.
It must have been. Well, it makes sense because that character hands you one.
Yeah.
So even if you didn't know where to find a merchant or whatever, you would have ended up with one in your inventory in the first place. So
yeah. And I mean, she did give it to me to kill a dragon with, so.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think I was gonna do? It's kind of 1-to-1.
One quick second, I'm gonna step away just to put my phone on charge real quick here.
Okay. Well, we just got to the castle.
By the way, watch out for the shark.
Oh yeah, that's right. In case you were not aware, you cannot enter this one without a shark. Hold on just a second though. I think I'm going to also be right back and get some water. Just quickly though. Just very quickly.
All right, I'm back and he left. Oh my god. All right. Well, I'll just use this opportunity to talk to you guys about the town handy again. Whoops. Don't mind the sound of my dragging a thermos across my table. It's totally fine. Everything's fine. So this does have me curious about what are other consoles that were released that I just don't have any familiarity with. There's got to be so many of them. Okay, here we go. List of 4th generation video game consoles. Now we're talking. TurboGrafx 16. Yeah, I know about that one. I never encountered a TurboGrafx. TurboGrafx is weird because the TurboGrafx is this weird half step between the NES and the Genesis. So the games look slightly better than NES games, but don't play as good as Genesis games do. It's a very odd system. That's where the Bonk games came from, which are very unique on their own, but also just a very weird thing. Oh, the CDI. Now we're talking some shit. Yeah, the Neo Geo. Now we're talking. The Neo Geo was $650 in 1990. I think that's equivalent of $53,000 today or something like that. Yeah, and the individual games were $250 a piece. So the thing about the Neo Geo, if you're not familiar, is the Neo Geo was essentially like a home console version of the Neo Geo arcade cabinets, more or less, you know. Yes, precisely. Yep, exactly, Hanzo. We're saying the exact same thing at the same time. So the game carts for the Neo Geo are quite literally like arcade boards. They are arcade boards like in a cartridge. They're like this big. They're the size of like a VHS tape, and they just go ka-chunk into the thing. So like the cool thing about the Neo Geo is that if you wanted to play those games, you were getting those games. You were getting that version of Metal Slug. You were getting that version of Windjammers. You were getting that version of King of Fighters. You know, you were absolutely getting the purest version. It was no port. It was that game. Unfortunately, it's just no one could ever afford to get one of those. We got some add-ons going on here. Oops. Oh god. God damn it. I scaled the window and everything went crazy. Let's see here. What do we got? Nintendo wants made 2 attempts with Stellaview and the Super Game. What was the Stellaview again? Satellite service released only in Japan. And the Super Game Boy was an adapter for. Whoa, what is the Stellaview? Excuse me, Satellaview. I'm missing a. Pardon me. Satellaview is a satellite modem peripheral produced by Nintendo for the Super Famicom in '95, containing 1 megabyte of ROM space, so an absolute monster. An additional 512 of RAM, 512 kilobytes. Satellaview allowed players to download games, magazines, and other media through satellite broadcast. Really? That's wild. I didn't know that thing existed. Wow. In '95. It's so weird to think about about the internet existing since like 1979 or something like that. You know, like it's been around for way longer than anybody actually is aware of. Because if you weren't in those extremely like niche circles, you weren't going to know about that. You would never encounter it. So the idea of like downloading a game in 1995 would have felt like absolute magic. It wasn't discontinued until the year 2000. Genesis had a similar thing. Well, yeah, like Genesis had Sega Channel, which essentially operated off of the same idea. But there's the thing. It was like Genesis, like Sega Channel also felt like magic. You know, like there's very much this feeling. You're just kind of like, how the hell is this thing even real? How is this even possible that this thing can exist? I think we talked about Sega Channel the last time I was on here, as a matter of fact. Killing time for one of Valeno's breaks. Pretty much any add-on known to man. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Sega Genesis, yeah, because Sega Genesis had the 32X. It had the CD, the CD guy. It had, there we go, add-ons. Yep, Sega CD and Sega 32X. It also had the activator, which I don't know if you know about the activator.
The what?
The Sega Genesis activator. Did you ever see that thing or hear about that thing?
The Sega Genesis was actually technically my first console.
Okay.
However,
well,
if you remember, I don't think I told this possibly, but I never got all of the cables for it, so I couldn't play.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't think we talked about that.
Yeah, no, I never played it.
That is maybe the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Yep.
There's no way I would have allowed that when I was a kid. I would have thrown such an absolute fit.
Well, I mean, it was our first console, so like, it,
Yeah, but
we
if you can't
went
play
back
it,
to.
what does it matter?
Well, we never had anything to compare it to, so it's just like, oh, time to go back to playing the PC again. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
First place was supposed to be a Genesis add-on. Super Nintendo add-on. It was being worked on in partnership between Sony and Nintendo. And then I don't remember all of the details about it, but for whatever reason, like the deal kind of like fell through.
Mm-hmm.
But Sony was able to hold on to like the rights and patents for the disk drive system setup somehow. Like it, like a really bizarre misstep by Nintendo, who traditionally has always made only good decisions.
Yeah, every single one.
And yeah, somehow Sony ended up just like owning that thing, and released it as the PS1. They did more than just repackage it. They were doing a lot of additional work to turn that into a standalone console. And then came out as a direct competitor to the N64, and brought about one of the best generations in all of gaming.
Yep. I would certainly agree. Oh, that guy doesn't fight.
Okay. Head back to your castle. I suggest you save because it's very powerful. The castle is the same as it was before. The shark is still there. Remove the barrier, go up the stairs and to the left twice, and then down.
I'm gonna have them attack with weapons right now, not waste.
This person suggests that if you have a ghost staff, you can equip one so that they can cast invisibility on themselves. Does our priest know shield?
Does he? No. He doesn't.
Our recommended levels are 8 and 9.
8 and 9.
Well.
Oh, well.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
The Dendy. Ooh.
Wait. Is this him?
That's him.
Okay. All right. Oh. 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 Okay.
They were not
Scout's dead.
He's
instantly.
Our shit. Jesus Christ.
This is, hey, got him though. Got him though. Dude, that was Scout died for our sins, not Jobez.
Well, it cost us everything, but we got 5,000 bucks out of it.
Jobez is naked, and and Scout is dead, but we got it.
I mean, do we roll with that? Do we just keep going?
I'm good. Scout's not good. I'm good. We'll get more armor, whatever.
Oh my god.
There were random people selling hyper stuff, I think. So we'll take it.
We'll probably be fine.
We'll take it.
We'll be fine.
Hey, that was one death, and Jobez is just.
I cannot believe how quickly that happened. I cannot believe how quickly that happened.
I mean, I told you, like, it's the difference between one-shotting a boss and just like taking forever.
Grinding it out for a full day.
Yeah.
God, that's so funny.
That
is so funny.
It is either attrition or just slaughter. All right. Do you have anything else?
Once you're ready, head into the room. He will try to attack you with fireballs and can easily destroy your equipment, so be careful and try to avoid them if you can. Fuck off! Ow!
Avoid them.
I'm sorry. Are you using the active dodge mechanic, by the way? Have you been using that?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just roll, I guess. Sure. Well, okay. So after
I'm guessing we got his tier.
I guess. Depends on if he cried about it or not.
Well, so guess what we're doing now?
What are we doing?
We're going back to Hagka's castle.
We're going offline. I think that's what you meant. All right. What else? I think Mandalf had other armor. Well, no.
There's
No,
nothing else to do
there's
here.
nothing else.
We rolled in, murdered this dude,
Wait.
and then we leave again.
Oh.
Hypergrieve.
I
did
literally
that
just
happen?
forgot to. I bought those. Just forgot. Maybe.
Okay, all right.
Maybe Scout would have lived. Had some pants. But whose fault is that? I guess. We'll find another merchant. We'll just go to the Anik. It's fine. The untimely death is just part of living in Drakkhen, I guess. Anik's over the line. What castle are you talking about again? Like, because you said the name and I literally don't. That
Do you
does
not know
nothing
that
for
one?
me.
All right, well.
Don't have the
It's
names
the
memorized.
The east part of the marsh. So northeast of where we are right now. That one in the second next to the three houses on the right there.
Northeast. Okay. Yeah.
We're going back to that one, I believe.
Oh, okay. So literally the one we just came from.
Literally the one we just came from.
Very cool.
Because that's how we get her tier.
If only we had
We just talked to her.
Okay. Oh, I was just gonna say, if only we had someone with a teleportation spell that wasn't dead.
Unfortunately, nobody knows how to use that. Especially not when they're
Yeah, not from.
chained to something. Or...
They've always been able to do it. It's just. Actually, I
Didn't feel
think.
like it.
Oh wait, no, Scout actually can do it now. I mean, not now.
It's got a
now.
high enough level. Not now, you know.
But like, I think what we were waiting on is Scout having 12 MP. Because I think teleports
Something like that.
is 12 MP or something like that.
Yeah.
And then she started out with like 4. Okay, merchant.
Teleportation costs 30.
30.
so-
Never mind. we're not ever going to be able to use that. In fact.
Is Jobez level 8 yet? Because he would have learned it. I guess Priest learns it at level 8.
I think Jobez is 7.
Okay. All right. So it's probably right on top of it.
Yeah, pretty close. Scout might have leveled up. We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Let's see. All right, we've got.
By the way, Hanzo, I am looking at the Dendy over here on this side, and it absolutely is Russian Famicom. It is 100%. It's literally a hardware clone of it.
Oh yeah, I feel like I heard about that.
Guess what? I bet I can show you.
Oh.
How many windows do I have open? I don't even know anymore.
Jobez just has a bunch of trash weapons. Why? I'm curious. I mean, I guess I'll need something to give. Oh, I forgot to check the actual things to
I
buy.
have no idea what just happened. I have no clue what just happened.
I'm just gonna wait for them to be back. Okay, they're a bat now, I guess. It's over.
Yeah, so that's the Dendy. So quite literally,
Oh,
quite literally a Russian Famicom.
huh. What a weird name.
So Hans, so did you have like all those weird like hack versions of those games too? Did you have like Circus Charlie, which is it's like a weird felt like it was actually hard to come across actual Nintendo consoles. Yeah, no, it would have been for sure.
I guess that makes sense.
Like the 1 in 200. That is exactly what I am talking about. I don't know why, I have a weird soft spot for those weird bootleg
I
plug-and-play
honestly,
systems.
I really like those. Well, there were PC like CDs that had like 1,000 games, 100
games in one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had no concept of the fact of what they actually were, but they would be sold in official enough looking capacity where it's like my parents would just buy those, and it's like, oh, it's 100 games. Oh, it's 1,000 games. Surely they'll find something in there.
You'll never run out of games to play.
Yeah. And so there was a lot of.
They're all good.
Yeah, every single one of them. They all work.
They definitely all work.
I think that was the thing that was
definitely 900 of them aren't just a different version of solitaire.
Yeah, no, there was an entire card section on that 1,000 game CD. I wish I could find it, because I think we still have it. It's just like there's no humanly possible way it works on modern operating systems.
Yeah, I'm curious.
And one of those two,
CD-ROM.
and one of the games also had a virus that erased all my PC color palettes outside 16-bit. That's insane. Yeah.
I love how specific that targeting is.
Yeah. Huh. What was the aim with that? Just like mildly inconveniencing people?
Well, someone has uploaded onto Internet Archive. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. Getting WhatsApp shit.
Probably some kind of ad.
For a while. Someone has uploaded the ISO for 100 plus great games.
Oh.
From ValueSoft.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that we got. I know there was 1,001 as well.
Yeah. Well, I definitely remember seeing those in stores all the time.
Yeah. It was like a yellow CD, I remember.
Okay, this one's blue that I'm looking at.
The 1,000?
The 100 plus.
Oh, okay. Okay, the Wandering Merchant's not coming back, so I'm just going to keep going. I was trying to correct this issue, but oh well. We'll just head for the Anik.
My God, this looks...
I'm gonna bet it's a game.
I love that even the uploads of the even the uploads of just the image of these things looks like the most spyware shit.
Yeah.
Ever
already
seen.
recognize it. It was so like, yeah, no, that is definitely that's the one. That is exactly what it looked like. And I'm so curious now.
I have amazing news for you. I can download the ISO image of this right now.
I think you should. I don't even know if this could be like some kind of intermission between of like Dragon View and Drakkhen or whatever. We don't even have to tie it into this.
No. We'll just do a deep dive.
But yeah,
if I can find a way to get this to work.
Yeah, if you open that thing up, you better call me because I'm gonna be on there. Like,
all you need to do for DOS games is download a free version of DOSBox. Will I have one of those? Or use a virtual box? Well, man, I've tried setting up virtual machines before, and it's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
At least for me, I have a hard time wrapping my head around it. Maybe there's an easier tutorial out there I can follow now. The review on here. Just to let you know, 1000.exe is not a virus or a Trojan in any way. I have tested on a virtual machine and I have not found any suspicious behavior.
Uh-huh.
I have also used virus total, and to me, there were 2 false positives I can think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every game needs that amount of reinsurance to make sure that it's not a virus.
Them.
Everyone.
Great idea for a stream if you set up a virtual machine. I am no bits and sarcasm aside, I am a 1000% down to try to get this to roll. I have just downloaded this ISO file.
You gotta
Don't
do
mind
it.
me. I'm just gonna open this and just see what it looks like. Just see what happens on the inside of this fucking file.
Well, honestly, what's crazy to me?
I've got the exe. I've got setup. I've got. What if I just started running this on the side over here and just see what happens?
I mean, the stream is almost over. So
yeah. No, you do your thing. Go to. Oh, did you just? Did you go all the way in there and not?
No, I did.
And not you? No. Why is Scout still dead then?
Oh, I did it.
You absolutely did not do it. I saw you skip through all the dialogue.
Yeah, I did it.
You skipped through all the dialogue and exited. That's what you did. I may be half paying attention, but I am still up to you.
I did it. Yep. Mm-hmm. But no, I didn't hear the noises, so that's how I know I didn't. Oops, I didn't do it again. But no, it's just like when I get to the point where I'm doing that sort of stuff, it's like, okay, I need to probably wrap things up.
Time to wind down.
I mean, then okay, so the next time will be a bunch of it'll be a bunch of backtracking, then we'll go to the Fire Nation and before they attack,
Yep.
Trying to head things off. I think oh no. I didn't even think of that.
What
Scout's clothes are gone.
Oh God, we gotta find a wandering merchant.
Wait,
Hypergreed.
What do you mean plus two?
Where did that come from?
Huh? Okay, so I had bought hypergreaves for like everybody, and I didn't put any of them on, and so now there's just like
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think I saved some on yeah. I had something on Mandolph. There we go. And also, don't worry, that is clearly a bra. Look, there's nobody on this planet who would get banned for playing Drakkhen.
Could you imagine if we did?
There's nobody on this planet. And if I do, I'm leaving the planet. It's just like,
we have our priest walking around in his pajamas this whole time, so
yeah, well, not the whole time.
If people are going to complain about Scout, I'm going to call that a double standard.
Yeah, it's just like I'm already having to play Drakkhen. Just leave me alone.
Drakken's punishment enough, absolutely.
Okay. So, for the purposes of today, I believe I should probably just position myself in front of that castle to alleviate.
Just head inside.
One more question to alleviate before the next time, but
sure.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and go afterwards.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know if that came through for you, but I'm messing around with this 1000 Great Games thing, and I double clicked the auto run exe, and it just played the loudest musical chime I've ever heard. I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, old games were not kind on that front for sure.
They absolutely did not give a fuck.
Yeah.
They did not care.
It's like if you have epilepsy, just go ahead and die. Basically was like the name of a lot of games already.
Yeah. If you have any sort of heart condition.
Yeah.
It's weird that old PC games came with the same disclaimers that they put on roller coasters.
Oh yeah. And you know what? Because of the way
if you are pregnant or may become pregnant.
Oh no, I think this is the weaker one.
I'm still not convinced that there are two different ones.
I mean, maybe I just couldn't see it, or maybe we're just really strong now.
We got a torch.
Thank goodness.
So glad we got a torch.
Light the way. Oh, I actually got a hit. Don't tell me Scout's gonna die again. I have to actively heal Scout.
13 health points.
Ridiculous. Okay.
Did Scout just jump back to 12 again? Oh, okay.
No.
It was pushing the menu over. I thought she took like 30 points of damage in a single hit.
It's very possible for this game. I mean, it's like, it's very unpredictable, but yeah, it's so strange. Oh no, this is just the random device guy. That's not an actual merchant. We've already seen what he has to say. Okay. Castle should be up this way. Oh. One of the golden ones. Nothing though. Oh wait, no, shoes.
Shoes? Put some shoes on Jobez.
Yeah.
There. There.
There. Something.
Now he is wearing
Got
something.
3 long swords, a heavy sword, and some shoes.
What else
There we go.
What else does he need?
Oh. Alright. In front of the Italian castle. We shall call it for now.
All right.
I'm going to just probably raid somebody from Binopolis like usual.
Make it happen.
Archie's playing No Man's Sky. I've never. Yeah. Oh, I guess I'll just wait. No, I'll take a look again. This is it's not that serious, obviously, but it's just like one of those things. You never really know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it.
Tabs is playing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, now we're talking.
No, like modern Spider-Man 2.
Oh, well.
I know what you thought of when I said that. But different Spider-Man 2.
I don't think I even realized that game was out, but I guess it's been out for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, a really long time at this point. It's to the point where it's out on PC. But yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Pretty sure. I mean, I could be just completely lying, so.
I think you are fully wrong.
Yeah, I could be. I mean, the whole thing was just pretty much a DLC, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. I guess
Where you just like, go fight Venom or something. I don't know. It's just something. Enough Rhino.
It appears to currently be a PS5 exclusive.
Oh, wow. One game on the PS5? That seems like too many.
Well, not for long. It's almost definitely going to come to PC because the first one did.
Yeah.
The first one was also an exclusive and then totally came to...
What is the point of exclusives anymore?
There isn't one.
Was there ever?
Frankly, there shouldn't be any.
I mean, that's a conversation for another time.
It sure is.
I am probably going to be streaming more random productivity stuff this week than actual games. So if that's your vibe, look forward to that. Thank you for watching today. Go show Achi some love, and I will be back probably not tomorrow, anytime. Bye.